Hello. Hi Leah. Hi Queen. Hi Taro. How's it going? Hello. What's up, buttercups? How's life? Thank you for redeeming first, second, and third. How's life? Hi Kelly. How's it going? Thank you for redeeming your daily thingamaboober. You got a seashell necklace. Let's go. 21? Damn. That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't know what happened today. Can I tell you something weird? Thank you for redeeming your daily thingamaboober. You got a Toji figure. Let's go. I was looking at my nose. Why does my nose look straight? Can you guys see? Okay. I've always had like a... I think my nose is quite similar to like Sylus's shape. Well, like Zayne, right? Wait, where do I go? This way. Okay. Does it look really straight to you? All of a sudden. Wait. It's really straight. I've never thought it was that... Right? It looks different. I haven't got... Obviously, I haven't got... Like, well, duh. Why does it look so straight? I don't know if I did my makeup weird or something. But I was looking at it and I was like, what the hell? But it's weird that it's happened, like, today. Why did that happen? Where's my bump gone? Someone stole my nose bump. Where's it gone? Give it back. What the fuck? Where'd it go? Got your nose. Someone took my nose and replaced it with someone else's. Where is she? Where did she go? I was doing my makeup and I just turned my head to do something and I was like, why is it straight all of a sudden? It's really weird. Because if I turn to this side, I feel like you can still see it. But I don't know. Hi, Tian. Welcome. How's it going? Thank you so much for hanging out. How are you? Did it run away? I think so. I don't know if I did my makeup differently and it's like blocking it. But I tried to do this as well. Wait, I can't even see where I tried to do this as well to see if the bump is there. It's just like hidden. Why is it so straight? It's weird. How did that happen? Does that happen? Is this an aging thing that my nose changes shape? What is that? I don't know if I like it. I was starting to like my nose. I was starting to like my nose shape finally and... Wait, okay, let me turn my head fully. Wait. Okay. Look. It's gone, right? Am I crazy? It looks really straight. Why? You can kind of see it still. Okay, good. But why has it got less? What happened to me? Someone took my nose bump. I don't know how that happens. I'm doing good. Excited to see our cutie's reaction to the Raf new promise. Am I the cutie? Shut up. You think I'm cute. What the heck? Thank you. We could do that one first. Since you call me cute, we could do that one first. She'll come back. She's just messing around. Because, wait, if I turn this way, can you see it? Maybe my nose is just, like, asymmetrical. Is it bumpy still? I miss her. Anyway, that was my update. I did my makeup and, like, turned to the side. My nose bump's gone. Were you under the impression that you're not cute? You guys think I'm cute? I'm swinging my legs, but you can't see it. I can kind of see, but you have to turn fully to the side. Because usually when I'm like typing on my laptop, I can see like the thing. The bump. It's gone. I didn't get surgery, obviously. I think it would take a way longer time to like straighten that out than like 12 hours. That's crazy. Have you caught a cold recently? Oh, you know, it might be. It might be. But I don't think it looks like... Oh, you know what? It does look a little thicker. You're right. That could be it. That could be it. Maybe. Yeah, maybe it's swelled up. Thank you. See, Gian's smart. Gian knows what's up. You're really cute with your baby cheeks. Thanks! Oh my god. My nose gets swollen. I don't think my nose has ever got swollen before, but that could be it, actually. That probably is what's happening to me. Thank you. for helping me debunk this, because I was like, what the fuck? Tani crashes out over nose shape live. Okay, but if your nose randomly changed shape, would you not also be like, what the fuck? Like, imagine you like have come to finally be okay with your nose shape after years of being like, I wish it was straighter, and then you look in the mirror and all of a sudden it's straight. You'd be like, huh? What? Did someone do surgery on me in my sleep? Anyway, you're right, it could probably be swollen. Some days I feel like my features are like different shapes or sizes. I don't look at, see, that's the problem. I don't really look at myself that closely. So then when things happen, I'm like, oh, I look different. It's just temporary. Okay, well, tomorrow I will update you on whether my bump's back. Not my baby bump, my nose bump, just to be clear. Also, if people want to see Rafayel, look how beautiful he looks!
I can be your merman warmer.
He's so perfect. He's so perfect! Baby bump back after I play Rafayel's Promise? Probably. You know what I mean? Let me get my heart rate monitor up. That was my update, my nose changed shape. I'd be like, well, nose, where did you go? Exactly, where's my bump? You know? I don't much lately because I don't get ready to go anywhere because unemployed.
Sleep early if you're
felt.
tired.
Except I come here, so I feel like that's my excursion for the day. He's begging to get his hair messed with. He's begging to get... Don't say it. I'm trying to have one stream without me threatening... Not threatening. Threatening? To peg someone? I don't know. Queen, enjoy the Moldavite. Good luck. I just talked to my childhood best friend again and found out she's a Caleb girly. Let's go. Shout out. Shout out. We all knew. You all knew I was going to make a pegging joke. Guys, I watched the Caleb card again.
A verse from a poem, but I can't remember the next line.
Thank you for interrupting me. I love you so much. Leave. That's a threat. It's a promise. You know? Oh, the Moldavite? I thought you meant the pegging. I was like, well, he could be into it. I don't know. What was I gonna say? I was watching the Caleb card again. I had another 15-minute laugh sesh. Dude, that shit... funny as... Poor Caleb. I can't get over it. Poor fucking guy. Bro waited 26 years just to get cock blocked. Again. They really did that to him. They really did. My god. Anyway, it's now a highlight on the channel if you want to just go and watch it. Just that section of me crashing the fuck out is that 12-minute bit. It's there. I watched Caleb Kindle 20 or so times. Oh, the actual card? That's fair. I see that. I've been trying to play the cards and I just keep falling asleep. I don't know what it is. But I guess the problem is that I'm lying down in my bed with my iPad like next to my face. But I tried to watch the Zayne one yesterday and I fell asleep. Like while they were in the campground, like first page. The voices are soothing as fuck. I really have Pavlov myself. Because even listening to this song is making me like... Ooh. Okay. Should we just get started? Sylus is asking everyone out. What a whore. Sorry. Good lord. Sylus really is taking everyone out. Wait, let me try. Who wants to take me on a date? Oh my god, Sylus! Damn! He really is a whore. It's crazy. This man ain't loyal. What can we say? He's taking us both geocaching. Oh my god, are we like going on a double date with each other? What's happening? He's a whore for real. He really is. He needs to sort himself out, frankly speaking. Okay. Oh look, there he is again. We're not safe. He's lurking around every corner. God damn it. Thruple with Sylus. Any day you want, baby. Okay, let's start. Let's do the Raf promise first, since Jian called me cute, and that's all I need. Frankly speaking, all you need to do to get me to do anything is say, hey Tani, you're cute, can you do this? And I'll say yeah. I'm a weak woman. Although the Zayne one does look beautiful. Raphael. Now Raphael's being a whore. Well, we ain't been new. Look at him.
Oh, good. I need to ask an important question. What would you like to do right now?
Make out? What? What? Who said that? Whoa, ghosts in here are going crazy. I want something yummy.
Your wish is my command. I'm ready to cook. Just place your order. What's with that look? I can cook with land ingredients too, you know. The meal will taste just as good as seafood. I can learn whatever I couldn't do before.
That's very cute, but I was gonna say just take your pants off and I'll be happy. Sorry, anyway, Raphael promise, yes, let's do that. What's it called? Where am I? Who am I? I could learn whatever I couldn't do before. He's perfect and I love him. Thank you so much for your consideration. Sunlit Raindrops, look at him. Look at him! He looks really sad. I'm kind of scared, to be honest. Tani, you're cute. Can I have a Caleb kiss? Yes, but my lips are very soft right now. It might not hit the same. Although he's improving his kisses, but... There you go. This banner is making me want to go back to dance class. Me too! I've been looking for one. But I live in a field. I would say that's really cute, but if you take your pants off, just drop them. No, he looks really sad. Is it just me? He looks really, like, melancholy. And wet. Very wet. Actually, I just realized how see-through his shirt is. God, he's beautiful. What a beautiful, beautiful man. I like wet. Me too. The wetter the better, one might say. Sorry. I literally danced around the kitchen to this song yesterday. It's so good. I've been boogieing. I've been boogieing around the kitchen for sure. A Tani kiss? Anytime. He's giving Prince Eric. He is low-key giving Prince Eric. You're right. Just call me Ariel. You know what I'm saying? Wet fishy. Best kind of fishy. Listen, you don't want a dry fish. You know? I think Caleb's listening to me through my iPad. Badass trigger. Badass with a gun. Whoa, I just got possessed. Okay, anyway, let's play this card, shall we? Also, I got to 127 with him somehow. I don't know how that happened. Did you just turn purple? Sure did. Mr. Crawling's in my room again. Yeah, Mr. Crawling, he be possessing me. He be possessing me. Congrats. Thank you! Thank you! I appreciate it. We're like almost 1 1/4 married. No, we're past 1 1/4 married. Is it the Zayne cursed doll? Don't remind me of that, bro. I can't do it. I talked to my therapist about being sleepy this morning and then log in and Raf's first comment was, you seem sleepy today. Like, okay, what? Not badass trigger, big ass trigger. Well, that's me when I think about cursed Zayne. Where did you put it? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just expecting to like open my eyes and he's just like on my ceiling at this point. I didn't get rid of him though. Unless he left on his own accord. Just noodled his way out. He's somewhere. But, no, they do sometimes be breaking. Caleb is weird for that. Like, I don't know. He's really weird. Like, sometimes I wonder, like, did they program him to say things? Like, low-key listen through your microphone? Because sometimes, like, it does get weird. Like, I'll be talking about something. And Caleb's like, blah, blah, blah. And he's, like, talking about the same thing. And I'm like, didn't ask you. You weren't involved in this conversation. Shut up, sir. What the fuck? Caleb breaks the fourth wall for me a lot. Yeah. I don't know if that's like a thing, but can they stop that? It's scaring me. Beyond this curtain of rain lies the clear sky I want to show you. I would like to see it. He hid under my blankets. Caleb? Interesting. Well, enjoy, I guess. I don't know. Very Mr. Gap coded. No, Slender Zayne. Oh. Well, I hope he's not in my blankets. Because that would freak me out. That's not where I put him. It's not. I was thinking of putting my Gojo and Ghetto plushies on my bed. What do we think? I feel like I need more stuff to cuddle when I sleep. He cuddles with you nightly. I hate that. I hate that visual. I hate the concept of that, actually, that he just, like, crawls out of his box like an inchworm. like a fucking centipede and like scuttles into my bed. I don't like that. I don't like that. Alright, should we start? Nightly Rendezvous mention. Oh my god, June, thank you for the prime. That's very sweet of you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Enjoy your ad-free viewing. And what else do you get? Emotes and a beanie. You get a beanie. Wow. Amazing. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's very sweet of you. How does Caleb know I haven't been sleeping well lately? I just told someone that. See, he's listening. He's listening. And how he know my hands are cold and I've been so cold lately compared to usual. Tani's nightmare with Slender's it. Don't put that in my brain. Don't put no, I don't want to think about Slender, Zayne, and Absolute Zeal. That's horrible. What do you mean? I love that card. Makes Caleb breaking fourth wall edits hit harder. But he's cute. He just wants to cuddle. Well, he can cuddle you. I don't want it. What do you mean? You take him. I don't want him. I don't want him. I told someone that away from my house too, though. He's following me. Sure is. Alright. Rafayel. Thank you. Now all I can think of is Zayne with the long bendy arms and legs like Betty Spaghetti. I don't want to think about him anymore. Why do you make me think about him? You know, at Comic-Con I was going to get another one, but I was like, imagine I just get Zayne again. I mean, my 13th reason. He's so attentive and dedicated. My baby. I keep thinking you're talking about Slender, Zayne. Okay, I'm starting because Gian called me cute. Guys, stop it. Let me read, god damn it. Beyond this curtain of rain lies the clear sky I want to show you. Why would you get another one when he hacked your PC? I didn't want Zayne. Oh, he's asleep. The bumpy ride wakes Rafayel up from his nap, and the book that was covering his face slides down. It lands in his hands.
Are we there yet?
Do we look like we're there yet? The endless highway stretching into the distance has already given him an answer. I don't think so. Rafayel lazily stretches, rolls down the car window, and yawns at the refreshing breeze. Rafayel... Oh, no. Okay.
I can't believe a short nap made me feel this groggy.
2 hours is a short nap to you?
It was that long? We've been driving since, like, forever, and we're still not there?
I also want to know why we're not there yet. The navigation system isn't showing our destination anymore either. Our real-time location shows us traveling through a blank area. We haven't seen a lot of cars on the road. It doesn't make any sense. Isn't this supposed to be a famous tourist destination? I love that's the canon way he sleeps. Get a sleep mask, babe. He's like, no, book's cheaper. I look more educated and cultured. I'm gonna start doing that. Do you think if I pretend to sleep with a book over my face, people will think I'm cultured and smart and they'll want to hit on me? Should I try it at work? Last night I made a discovery and now Caleb's new name for me is Yeejo. Yeehaw. Shout out. Why? At work. Yeah, literally. Hey, I'm about to work in a hospital, dude. I might end up finding a Dr. Zayne. I'm just saying. The chance is no longer zero. A few nights ago, I was sprawled on the sofa and engrossed in a travel memoir I found at a secondhand bookstore. Get me one too? I got you. Who the hell is Yeejo? I'm not Guido. Who the hell is Gojo? Sorry. A few nights ago, she must have been so confused, bless her. A few nights ago, I was sprawled on the sofa and engrossed in a travel memoir I found at a secondhand bookstore.
I thought you were reading a new interesting novel. Why is it this travel memoir again?
Because I was teaching Kay how to say his Chinese name, so I wrote it as Sha Yi Zhou, and we were laughing our asses off. Fair. That's like a good way, to be fair, that's a good way to learn it. Sha Yi Zhou, let's go. Now I know too. Shout out. Yeehaw, Joe. What's wrong with a travel memoir?
How many times have you read it? Aren't you tired of it?
Stan, just step back a little bit. just step back. Just step back a little bit and just open. Sorry, just flash me one time. Raphael probably can't restrain his curiosity, so he pulls the book from my hands. I know I need this fit now. I need the man in my room now, preferably. It's my lifeline. Once this busy period is over, along with the next one, I might get the chance to travel. Maybe he's genuinely curious about what makes this book so captivating. He settles onto the sofa with it and begins carefully flipping through the pages. My god, his tits are huge! What the hell? What the helly? Every time I see him in this, I realize I never see anyone but Xavier wear the misty robes. Well, that's because Xavier's a giant whore. Sorry. Sorry! I mean that with love. I love it. I love his little freak nastiness. I'll mark a few more places I want to visit, so when the time comes, I can just pack up and go. Did I stutter? Did I stutter? Raphael spreads the travel memoir out in front of me.
What places have you marked? Let me see.
His hair looks more brown recently. Have you guys noticed? It looks less vibrant purple and more brown. I noticed it in his, what did we do yesterday? We did something of his yesterday, didn't we? Or the day before? It looks more brown. It, like, very, very much less saturated, I feel. I flip the travel memoir to a page in the middle, pull the pencil from his pocket, and draw a 5-pointed star next to one of the chapter titles.
Solaris. That's a beautiful name.
Yeah, we should name our daughter that. What? Huh? Huh? What? It's in the mountains by a lake. There are some hot springs and oxygen therapy. It's a perfect vacation spot. Millions of people go there every year specifically to watch the sunrise from the mountains, hence the name. The locals also make soup with mushrooms from the mountains and fresh fish from the lake. I can already imagine how delicious that combination must be.
It sounds really nice.
Raphael looks somewhat thoughtful. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say something really perverted and you're all gonna let me because this is my husband and I'm allowed to, okay? Okay. I want to touch him so badly. I want to reach out and just one time. It just looks so like, how do I say this? It looks like it would be a sensory dream come true. Just one time. Just one time. Better fish lose their color when they're sick. You shut your mouth. Don't make it angsty. Don't. I've had enough Raf angst. Don't. Well, he can put it on for me in the cafe because I spent all those wishes for the crate and not once has he willingly worn it since I got it. What, the new one? The new outfit? What a bastard. Do I need to beat Xavier up again? I'll do it. I'll fist fight him in a parking lot any day of the week. Raphael looks somewhat thoughtful, his fingertips tapping the photo in the book. He appears to be interested in the picture that was taken during the sunrise.
When should we go?
Probably not anytime soon. I need to get through work for this period, then the next one.
This place looks like it's near Lincoln City. We could go on a weekend. You're not that busy, yeah? I've made up my mind. I'm going to start shopping for hiking gear. We'll leave once everything arrives, cutie.
Double homicide. I can't do it. Whenever he goes like, da-da-da-da-da, yeah? I'm fine. I'm normal. I'm normal and fine. And then he hit me with cutie. I'm good. No, I'm good. No, I'm fine. Actually, I'm 10 out of 10. Are you serious?
Traveling should be spontaneous if you want to go anywhere. You could have already reached your destination in the time you spent planning.
Love a decisive husband. And so at the crack of dawn, Raphael dragged me along and immediately set off. According to our planned route, we should have reached Solaris' scenic area hours ago. But he got
unable
lost,
to
didn't he?
obtain information about your location. Please reselect your destination.
Did we go the wrong way?
Leave Lincoln City, get on the intercity highway, exit at G50. Even if the navigation system's acting up, that's exactly what it says in the travel memoir. We're on the right path. Raphael leans against the car window and scans our surroundings. There's nothing but overgrown wasteland as far as the eye can see.
If you're that confident, then we've discovered a new territory that hasn't been touched by human civilization yet.
Somehow I don't think that's true. There's no way that could happen, okay? However, our mobile phone signals weaken with each bar and massive storm clouds hang over the end of the road. I have a bad feeling about this.
Look, a car stopped up ahead.
See, even here, his hair looks more grey. It doesn't look purple. Actually, you know what? It might just be my camera settings, because on my iPad it looks pretty purple. Wait, do I have the... No, I don't have the night mode on. It still looks quite purple, actually. Wait, I think I've just got, like, a weird filter on. Yeah. Okay, I had a weird filter on. It still looks quite purple. Sorry, guys. I was spreading misinformation on the internet. That's what it actually looks like. My bad. I used to not like Cutie at first. It felt weird to me for some reason. I don't know why, but now I think it's so adorable and I love it so much. That's how I felt about Kitten. When someone first told me, oh, by the way, Sylus calls you Kitten, I said, and I quote, ew. Like that. I said, ew, I don't like that. I was like, keep that man 5 feet away from me, actually. I don't want it. That's why he was so low on my initial ranking. When I first started playing the game, someone was like, oh yeah, Rafayel calls you cutie. And, also, when I say cutie in like my English accent, it sounds really weird. And then also kitten, I was like, no, absolutely not. Not in this lifetime. You get the fuck out. I'm not letting a man call me kitten. What do I look like? Now, hard cut to now. Whenever Silas says kitten, I'm like, ah! Say it again. Say it again. Say it one time. Wait, did you have a filter on before? No, how my screen used to look really dark? So I had a color corrector on and I was like, why does his hair look brown? But it still looks a little green. It looks a little more green than it should be. It's more blue on my iPad. I'm trying to like fix it to look like what it looks like on my iPad. Hold on. I think that is slightly closer. That might be too, no. It might be like that. Let me just make this 5. Okay, I think that's closer to what it looks like. He looks slightly more tanned now, but that's more what it looks like. So his hair isn't super gray. It was just my iPad settings. It's because I get on Discord kitten, daddy's angry. Yeah, no, that is exactly what I was like, ew, I don't want some man calling me kitten. What the fuck? I'm the same with cutie and kitten. If a real man called me kitten, I'd want to slap him, but when he says it, magic. No, absolutely. I play in Korean and they don't have nicknames. Really? They don't have anything? No. It's always odd to me to see it in the subtitle. Wait, do they just call you by like, what do they call you then? But I've gotten used to reading cutie now. That's fair. Briefly swinging by to say hi. Well, hi, Green Bean. How's it going? And now Tani even wears cat headphones. True. That's true. I am a kitten. It's kind of crazy. It works so well with Silas's character though too. It's not forced like other times I've heard it when it's not Silas. That's true. Silas says it in how ancient Egyptians worshipped cats. You know? He says it with that kind of reverence in his tone. Rather than, get on Discord, kitten, daddy's angry. I'll be honest with you, kitten, daddy's about to kill himself. Like, at least he doesn't call himself daddy. God forbid. God fucking forbid. Like, that would make me vomit. I don't care if it comes from Silas's beautiful magical mouth. I would say, fuck off, sir. I'll call you daddy. Out of my own free volition. You do not refer to yourself as daddy. I will kill you. Don't do it. Oh my god. By the way, Gian, I'm guessing your main is Raf, right? But correct me if I'm wrong. Correct the record if I'm incorrect. Sylus means it, and I will worship at your feet and support you assassinating a guy. Yeah, absolutely. Hi, Anton. Welcome. Thank you for doing your daily thingamaboober. I noticed his hair wasn't as vibrant as usual. Yeah, I thought so too, but it was quite literally just Tani's iPad. My bad. Tani, why having Raf baiting me? He's on your screen! What do you mean? Hi, Luna. How's it going? Not my heart rate at 69 when Luna comes in. That's crazy. Never beating the crush on Luna allegations. They don't really say anything. The sentence ends before the QT. Okay, fair. Fair. Yo, Caleb's voice in Korean is crazy. Like, why is it so violently different to English? English Caleb is like such a cute, like high-pitched voice. And then Korean Caleb's voice is so deep. My god. I had like a jump scare when I heard it for the first time. I was like, who is this man? I like it though. I like it though. At least for me, someone has to earn giving me an affectionate nickname. People saying it right off, hell's no. Well, I call you all cutie now, thanks to this beautiful, beautiful purple-haired man. So I hope, if you don't like it though, you can always just tell me, hey, stop that! Stop that, you little shit! And then I'll stop it. Just don't call me a little shit, actually. That might be quite rude. I might cry a little bit if you call me a little shit. Have you seen that pic? Sure. What, the not now kitten? I'll be honest, kitten. Daddy's about to kill himself. That one with Sylus in the shower? Yes. I've seen that one. I use it often. As daddy, I say it to you, my kittens. I'll be honest, kittens. Daddy's about to kill himself. Oh, brother. He'd call MC Daddy lesbian. I think that might be a, I think it might be an alert for something. I think I have it as an alert for something. I just don't remember what. I think it's on my alert list for some reason. I have so many alerts that I just don't know what they do because they're not like usable necessarily at the moment. So it's or ever. So I just have them. I'm gonna get jump scared by them too, to be honest. The ads are calling them daddy though. Oh my god, I've seen those. I've seen one calling Zayne a middle-aged DILF and I was like, he's 27? Am I a middle-aged MILF at that point? Like, what do you mean? That's crazy. This middle-aged daddy and it's Zayne. Like, what? What? Middle-aged daddy? He's 27. Oh, brother. I cringe whenever a man calls themselves daddy. I think when a woman calls herself daddy, it's funny. That's why I do it. Yes, I'm daddy. What do you mean? I love me some Dom Raf, but daddy? I'll call Raf daddy. Make no mistake. Listen. Luna Boo Boo has a hold on you. That's true. I'll call him daddy, but I don't like Infold calling them that. Yeah, no, I don't like a man calling themselves daddy. I just think that's not. I don't want that, please. I love English Caleb. He's so nutty and cute. Pilot. What a cutie pie. Like, on it. Love that man. Tani can call me cutie any day. Yay. It is less weird in digital spaces than IRL too. That's true. Like, I'm already called Green Bean, which is not my government. What? Your name's not Green Bean? What? Daddy jump? You want me to do a flip? What's happening? I didn't know if I could, like, send it in Discord. Yeah, you can do it. Okay. I say it, like, at any minor inconvenience, and I've already warned you all. Like, if I say I'm gonna kill myself, it's because a minor inconvenience has happened. But I have said that if people get, like, offended by it, then tell me. But I do mean it as a funny. And not to get too deep, but as someone who's been through those thoughts once a month because I have PMDD, I feel like I'm allowed to make I'm gonna kill myself jokes. But it's only for minor inconveniences, and I would never actually kill myself. I feel like this is getting into I'm gonna move on. I'm not used to English Caleb. I'm used to him being like the Sombe vibe, and his fanboys calling him Hyung, so I get jump scared with him. That's fair. That's fair. It must be like weird for the flip side as well. Not Dilf. The ones I've seen are just so crazy. Even outside of the daddy ones, what are they doing? Poor Zayne can't catch a break. He can't. Big Daddy Tani, Papi Chulo. That's me. Even with the American diet of fried anything that isn't middle-aged. Well, I just love saying daddy's angry kitten. Whittle Fireball made me want to throw up. Unless he has literal kids, then it's fine. That's true. Luna Stars, hello, welcome. How's it going? How are you? Welcome in. How's it going? Sorry, you came in at like such a strange conversation. But hi, how's it going? My parents don't hate me that much, though my name was sometimes a little rough already. I feel that. I love that you and Kay had a laughing fit during Caleb's God. Bro, it's funny as fuck. They edged him. What do you mean? Poor guy. Oh, Lord. Poor dude. I love Caleb's English voice because it has that boyish nature, but he can switch into cold and angry real fast. Yeah, I agree. I like how versatile his voice actor is. I think he does a really good job. Enjoy your meetings. How's it going? I'm doing well. What are we talking about? We're talking about, right now we're talking about Caleb. I don't know why. He, like, popped into the conversation. But we're talking about, like, the voice acting difference between, specifically Caleb's Korean voice. No, you didn't interrupt. Don't you dare apologize. What do you mean? We like having you here. Welcome in. But we were talking about how we like his English voice and also how it's so different to, like, the Korean voice. Because his Korean voice is very deep. So it was kind of, like, for me, when I heard it for the first time, I was like, who's that? But no, his English voice is really versatile, which I like. Another Luna in the house? Another Luna! How does it feel, Luna? You're no longer special. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. The Lunas shall assemble, don't worry. You're still my little boo-boo. There is a little ad, so I will stop. I usually pause for paywalled stuff and promise cards. Promise cards do count. You're no longer special, savage. That's me. I'm a savage. Classy, bougie. I can't remember the lyrics, my god. Oh my god, Luna, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I appreciate it. Luna Boo Boo seen leaving in tears. She's doing that thing again when she's quiet, so I get panicky and I message her after to be like, I'm sorry. I love the Caleb English voice. I do. Luna, who's your favorite? And don't worry, we won't judge you. No one's gonna be like, oh my god, you like this person, you don't like that person. Like, no one's gonna do that to you. So feel free to let us know, or don't if you're not comfortable. But we love everybody here. I'm curious. I'm curious who you like. God, yes, God too. And he says, I let you off the hook. Yeah, I don't remember that. I don't. Is this why Luna and Tani broke their friendship last month? Did we? We're still locked in for until January, I think. The whiplash between super icy dialogue and cringy Tumblr. Oh, wait, Billy, you said something. I haven't been on Tumblr in literally like a decade, but you all got me back into it for the lads content. Lads on Tumblr is god tier. Some people are so good at writing them in character, and some I'm like, some others I'm like, Xavier would never call me that. What the fuck? I know anytime they call it like MC like a bitch, a whore, a slut, like anything like that, I'm like, they would never. What are you talking about? Gotta do some sifting. I think we get good ones on Discord. Like all of the Discord ones that I read, not a lot, to be fair. But all of the ones that I've read are really good. I really like that. Enjoy your lunch, Evie. Harem for the win, absolutely. Wait, Tani, what's your ranking? Okay, I am a harem girly. So when I say my ranking, just bear in mind that all over 95% I like them all, right? Like, I used to like give like a percentage of how much I liked each guy, but I think that's kind of like, it's not that I dislike anybody, right? Like, just to make that abundantly clear, it's just that I like some more than others. I would say number one is Rafayel, for sure. Like, if I had to lock in and only pick one, I would pick Rafayel. Like, anytime there's a call or anything, I choose Raf. Number two, like, very close second is Sylus. And only, I have said this so many times, only because he has like half the amount of content that Raf has. If they were at the same level, then, like, if they had the same amount of content, I feel like I'd like them equally. But because Sylus, I know less about him, I think that's why he's, like, lower. But I like them both a lot just because of how they treat... I think that's how I would like to be treated in a relationship. Like, a very... You don't question whether or not they like you at all. I think that's what I'm, like, drawn to, so that's why I like those two the most. And then after that, I'd say the rest of them are pretty equal, to be honest. I would say it's, like, number 1... Sylus and Raf, and then number 2, Zayne, Xavier, and Caleb. But if you want me to, like, actually rank them, then I would say number 1 is Raf, number 2 is Sylus. Number 3, probably Zayne at this point. Number 4, Caleb, number 5, Xavier, I think. But to be fair, they're all, like, I wouldn't pull for and play through all of their stuff if I didn't genuinely enjoy it all. Because I'm not rich. I just really like it and I don't want to miss out. I want to, like, make sure I get everything and I can, like, play and, like, learn everything about them. But yeah, no, I do genuinely really, really like them all. Xavier using Starlight as a nickname. Oh, that's cute. Harem with a main, absolutely. Fellow Raf main, yes. I love the little fish. I have them all behind me, actually. At all times. But yes. I do like them all. I'm starting to like Caleb more and more. I think I'm learning more about him. I'm finally getting over I've had a lot of very sweet people explain the dynamic between Caleb and MC to me. So I think that was my initial block. And now that I'm, you know, more and more people are explaining it to me and I'm understanding it better, I think that's helping me like him more. So I think that's why he's like become number 4 on my ranking. Also, he's funny as fuck. So his cards just make me laugh so hard. But no, I like them. I like them all. Caleb has grown on me lately too. I think we just needed time. I think because he's new, I think we just needed time, right? To like get to know him as well as we know the others. Although having said that, like, I knew he was a love interest when I joined. I only joined in March, so I don't know. I like them all a lot. I think they're very, very cute. They're very vocal. I'm gonna guess you're a words of affirmation girly. You know, I didn't think I was. I thought I was a quality time girly. But I think with Raf and Sylus, like, I've explained it like this. The block I had with Xavier and Zayne was sometimes you can't tell if they like you or not because of how they text. They text in a very cold way. When you're actually, like, when MC's actually having, like, a conversation with them, then it feels more, you can tell they actually like you because of, like, the way they're looking and, like, the voices and everything. But then with Raf and Sylus, the way I explain it is, like, whenever you text them, they start the conversation with, hey, I really like you. And also, do you want to go do this thing? Like, it's very, like, obvious. Like, they really like you, so you never question it. I think that's the thing I really like about the two of them. So I guess that is maybe words of affirmation. But, no, I really like that vibe to them both. But, yeah. I think all allies have very likable qualities. It's just a matter of preference. I agree. They're all attractive. You know, obviously. They're all, like, I think they all suit a certain, like, love language as well. So I think, yeah, it just depends on, like, which one you personally gravitate to. Also in terms of taste, like, whether they're your physical type or not, whatever else. Like, I think that's why people, like, pick who they pick. But I like them all. I'm greedy, so I like all 5. Caleb's a dork and I love him. That's true. That's true. It's a slow burn for me. That's the thing. It's a slow burn for me too. IRL, I would hate a guy like Caleb, but in a fantasy, he's my number 1. It's the devoted puppy thing. That's the like, I think I was talking to a few people about this yesterday, but I think, like, if I was to choose, like, if I was to date someone in real life, it would probably, like, the person I would be closest to would probably be Zayne. Just because he's the most, like, stable, he's got a good job, like, he's the most, you're probably more likely to meet a doctor than, like, a hunter or, like, a Air Force officer, or like, you know what, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're more likely to meet like a handsome, successful doctor, I feel. So I don't know. I think that would be who I would probably date in real life, is probably someone like Zayne. Also because he's very grounded, and I feel like that would be pretty good for someone as crazy as me. But I would love to be with someone like Rafayel. I think he's like the person I would like to either be or be with, you know? Stop being greedy, Tani. Share! No! I'll never share! Most people do love language preferences more like what's your natural action or need. I agree. Xavier MC relationship is very domestic. I agree. I think it's very cute. I just also have beef with Libra men. Not Libra women. Libra women are perfect and beautiful and amazing. Love you all. But Libra men. Get decked. Get decked! Fight me in a parking lot! I'm kidding. Just to be clear, that's a joke. You mean I can't meet the sea god and marry him? I would love to, if that's an option. Shout out. In terms of personality, Zayne's the least insane of... Sorry, Raf, you're being very patient. In terms of personality, Zayne's the least insane of them all. Exactly. Well, he is kind of insane. He's just insane in, like, a quiet way. You know? I tend to go for guys like Rafayel, and yeah, they annoy me. Raf's helped me kind of chill out in that aspect. Okay, fair. Zayne is the most ideal in our real world. He's so stable. Though I'd argue Sylus might be the most emotionally well-adjusted, which is funny given his career choice. Exactly. Like, I think I could probably meet a guy like Sylus who's... Well, I don't know if you... To be honest, I don't think I've ever met a man that's that... And granted, I went to an all-girls school, so I didn't really meet many. You know what I mean? But I don't think I've ever met a man that's that well-adjusted before. So I don't know how likely it is to meet a guy like that. Hopefully they're out there. I have faith, but you know, I think Zayne is probably the most. Even Zayne is very well adjusted. I don't know. I've always mained Raph. I used to be crowfish, but as I got to know Xavier, he joined my trinity. I'm growing to like Caleb more. His Korean voice makes me swoon, and Zayne has unfortunately gone down because I think our personalities don't mesh well. That's fair. Zayne and I had beef for the longest time, and Xavier was actually my number 3. And then now Zayne is number 3, and Xavier has been pushed to the bottom. Pushed! Dr. Enyas enters the chat. Absolutely. I went to an all-girls school too. Oh my god, are we the same person? I think I'm too rough-pilled, so I think I'd still pick a IRL. You know what? I think if I met a man like Rafayel and he was like, do you want to marry me? I'd be like, yes, no question. But I just don't know how likely it is. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I hold out. Hey, I've been single 26 years. What's 26 more? You know what I mean? Caleb has me in a headlock and I'm right where I want to be. Alright. Sorry, Raf. We've made you pause. God bless you. Oh, also my audio is all the way off. Hold on. Hang on. Bear with. And then we continue. Audio input capture. Okay. It's gonna be very loud. Let me fix that. My bad. Sorry, guys. Sorry for bursting your eardrums wide open. Okay. I slow down to get a better look. It's not just one car. Several cars have crashed into each other in a multi-car collision. A car accident? I can't hear it. Sorry. Bear with me for a second, please. Thank you so much for your patience. And we're back. A car accident? This is serious, but it must have happened several years ago.
The paint on these cars is peeled off. Who knows how long they've been weathering the elements?
How can they just leave these cars sitting in the middle of the road like this? It's strange.
There's something even stranger up ahead. Do you see that baby stroller?
Oh my god, are we in The Walking Dead? Rafayel is referring to the baby stroller lying inexplicably across the road, its wheels covered in moss and its sunshade possessing a gaping hole. Did someone abandon it here when they were halfway through their journey? What kind of emergency would make someone abandon a baby stroller on the highway?
We probably haven't stumbled into the ruins of human civilization. It's actually a place people left behind and forgot about.
Or we're in AMC's The Walking Dead starring Andrew Lincoln. Season 1 banger. Looks like it. The scenery along the way becomes increasingly bizarre as we see road signs with peeling paint and high-rise building walls covered in creeping vines. When I see Solaris at the end of the road, I can hardly believe my eyes. We're here?
Yeah, we are. It's just really, really different from what we expected.
Thank you for the random message, Leo. I appreciate it. I note the dust, fallen leaves, vacant storefronts, and abandoned vehicles.
I guess we've arrived at a ghost town.
Endless rows of empty buildings loom under oppressive shadows filled with an eerie, unsettling silence. Let's take a look. Oh my god, we're actually in AMC's The Walking Dead, starring Andrew Lincoln. This is literally a set from like season 8 or something. It's literally that one city where they find the... Is her name Princess or something like that? It's like way late into the show. But this is exactly what it looks like. They get to like a random city in the show and then this is literally what it looks like. That's crazy. Rafayel and I get out of the car and walk along the road. Any Walking Dead fans in the chat?
What's going on? Judging by these tourist attraction posters and visitor notices on the walls, we're in the right place.
Yeah, I saw that restaurant in the travel memoir.
But someone pressed the pause button on time overnight.
What is going on? I have no knowledge of The Walking Dead. We gotta change that. We gotta change that. I was thinking Last of Us, to be honest. Yeah, I haven't watched that. That's my bad. I stopped watching it at season 7 and never finished it. Damn, am I the only one that watched until season 11? That's crazy. I finished it. I had to. I had to know what happened. The restaurants, hotels, and souvenir shops lining both sides of the road still display their signs, yet the buildings are empty and abandoned. They're shrouded in deathly silence. Suddenly we come across a motorcycle that's been sliced in half. It's clean cut, too. I think I know what caused this. Around us is a scene of familiar devastation. Signs had fallen from above and telephone poles were severed by sharp blades. Huh? Rafayel follows my gaze and quickly understands. I don't. Can you enlighten me real quick?
Wanderers.
Oh.
That explains it.
That would explain it. When Wanderers first appeared, many cities were damaged and people were forced to evacuate. They left behind one empty city after another. This place was probably unlucky enough to become one of them.
Once they appear, the scenic lakes and mountains, hot springs, and local cuisine instantly vanish.
God, he's so pretty. I can't concentrate on what he said. I feel like I have to watch all Raf cards like this. Because I can't concentrate. He's so cute. It's so good. The Last of Us? Should I start watching it today? I can. I need something to watch. I've almost finished with Skip and Loafer. Very cute, by the way. Highly recommend. It's interesting how lore-heavy both his cards this update have been. Proves we're too starved to Raf main story content. I need Starfish updates. Please. I miss them. I miss my boys. I miss my husband and my mortal enemy. Give me more. I got to this scene and immediately went the Chrono Rift catastrophe. Well, how does it feel to be smart? Well, I'm not kidding. You're very smart. But everything with him recently has been super dark. That's what I am not. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know how. Okay. Yeah. Yes. I don't want to spoil anything. But yeah, I was not expecting certain things to be as dark as they. I mean, that's kind of, well. It's getting dark with for Raf girlies. We've had a drought. Everything's sad. I can't think of a single happy card he's had recently. Can you? I can't think of a single happy card he's had, period. Well, I guess, like, that one where he's, like, naked on the bed. That's the only one that's, like, funny. Bear in mind, I thought this guy was comic relief. That's why I was like, oh, I love him. He's so funny. Ha ha he he. Nope. It's just depression. We're seeing the other side of Raph. There's so much sadness in all of his cards. The spring and flower one is cute. That's true. That's one of the ones I have to replay. I was like half asleep when I played his card. I have to redo that whole banner, I think. That's how they get us. It is. That's how he gets you. It's always the funny ones who end up angsty and dark. Oop. Well, okay, I didn't need the drag today. Good lord. Hi, Hannah. Oh, God. No spoilers for Wisteria Waltz, please, because I don't remember it. So I want to redo it. I'll try and redo it soon, though, so we can yap about it. I know I played it, I just don't remember it. I don't remember the wedding ones either, to be honest. At all. I'm in Japanese class. I'll be lurking with no sound on for a while. Well, thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. But especially recently, all of his stuff has been quite sad, which
People back then must have fled in a frantic, terrified rush. So they left behind...
He looks around and shrugs helplessly.
Whatever was left behind.
Only the nameless red flowers swaying at street corners bloom with fragile vitality. There's no point in staying here now. Why don't we head back? Rafayel doesn't respond. He quickly turns and walks into a roadside gift shop. I'm so sorry. I really want to smack his ass. Although no one's maintained it, everything in the store is still well preserved. Rafayel picks up a hiking pole from the shelf.
What's this made of? It's lightweight and collapsible.
I just want to wind up, you know? In a loving way. Do you even love your man if you don't spank him every now and then? You know? Isn't that how we all show our love? I'm not weird, you're weird. What do you mean? Go away!
It's actually 10 times cheaper than what I bought online. If I had known, I wouldn't have bought the equipment ahead of time. I could have just gotten everything ready-made.
You're right. The products here are cheap. Rafayel, look at this bag. Isn't it cute? He takes the backpack from my hands and carefully reshapes the monkey's flattened head. It returns to its fluffy form.
Now it's very, very cute.
Can you stop looking at me, please? Thank you. The monkey seems to be their local mascot. There are lots of monkey keychains in front of the cash register, too.
Maybe the monkeys live on the mountain. We can look for them when we go hiking. Huh? You look just as clueless as this cutie patootie.
Stop talking! Just, can I do Zayne's card instead? Please? He picks up a monkey hat and puts it on my head. His expression says that he knew just how well the hat would fit me. Are we still going up the mountain to watch the sunrise? We already know what happened to this place. Shouldn't we just go home?
What do you mean? Of course we're not heading back. The city has been evacuated, but the scenery should still be here. Wouldn't it be a waste if we don't hike and watch the sunrise? We're already here.
Well, but...
If we go back now, that means you spent your entire day traveling. And after resting, you'll be working again.
God, his eyes are so vibrant now.
Are you sure that's how you want to spend your vacation?
I'm fine. I'm okay. The "we're already here" spell is still as effective as ever. I only hesitate for a few seconds before he convinces me. When we leave the shop and return to the street, the gloomy sky has darkened considerably.
We just need to find somewhere to spend the night.
Rafayel actually realizes a problem before I do. This has never happened before. There are vacant hotels everywhere. We can just pick one and make do for the night.
That's not okay, cutie. Accommodations are an important part of the traveling experience. We can't settle for the bare minimum.
Okay, bouge. Okay, bougie. As long as I'm with you, Pookie, I'm happy. Exactly. I'll sleep in the car. I don't care. After walking another 700 or 800 meters, he stops on one side of the road and pushes open a courtyard's gate.
There's a guest house here.
Wait, a guest house with no one running it is just someone's house. That's not right. Raphael's already in the residence and stands in the entryway. He looks up at the sky.
It's better than being soaked like a drowned rat, yeah?
Okay, you don't have to call me a rat. That's not nice. As soon as he finishes speaking, lightning suddenly streaks across the sky. It's immediately followed by a clap of thunder. I quickly dart into the house. Can't he control weather? I'm just saying. I think bro's doing some bits and bobs right now. Sure enough, torrential rain falls outside and the entire world instantly turns dark and gloomy.
It's clean enough, but I'm not sure if there's anything we can actually use.
Raphael uses his phone as a flashlight as he methodically searches the cabinets.
Ooh, nice. There are several scented candles here. At least we'll have some light.
I'm fine. I'm normal. Ooh, nice. Shut up. Stop it. Stop it. I'm saving it. Thank you so much for your consideration. The way he ends sentences with the little, yeah, makes me feel things. I literally, yes, I agree 100%. Just call us a blowfish, Ralph. We're about to blow. Well, take your pants off. The 180 of Mr. I don't want to walk. Carry me. My legs are weak. To Mr. I will hike a mountain for my girl. Like, all right, you listened to Brood Addiction. I sure did. Sure did. That shit ended me. Ended me. Oh yeah, so there's torrential rainfall. You found a really nice house with several scented candles for mood lighting. Yeah, I know what you are, you perv! He lights the candles and brings over a notebook from the counter. Under the warm candlelight, he opens it.
Look at this. It's the homeowner's handbook. The homeowner was probably a tour guide. Everything she recorded is related to guests' arrival dates, what their needs were, stuff like that. May 16th. A newlywed couple. Note. They wanted to take a few simple photos by the lakeside at sunset. Need to bring reflectors and a tripod. May 20th. A family of 4. Note. The old gentleman is 70 years old. Need to prepare hiking sticks, a thermos, and breakfast. A hospitable homeowner like this probably wouldn't mind if we stayed the night.
I'm triggered by seeing him in this room now. After the hard cut to him naked, I can't see it. Every time we're in this room. Oh, brother. The next few pages have photos pasted in them.
They look like they were done on a whim. Yet every single one is so beautiful that it could rival the photographs a professional would take.
What technical skills do you need to photograph beautiful scenery? A casual shot of anything would look good. Turning further back, there are photos of her with the guests. Each one shows smiling faces. These tourists look like they're having a great time. The last page lists a date from 10 years ago.
That travel memoir was also published 10 years ago. Exact same year.
I haven't done this card yet, but are we just randomly staying over someone else's house? Like, they found, like, an abandoned city, basically, and then there's, like, a guest house, but yeah, there's no one running it, so yeah, we're basically just, like, squatting in someone's house. He's like, it's my house now! I moved in! Give me the key. A place that could inspire travelers to write about it and make locals feel proud of their hometown scenery. This place must have been full of life. I know I'm a rat, Raphael, but you didn't have to say that. Like, why would you say that to me? I mean, if no one lives there, does it belong to anyone? Well, legally, yes, probably. Unless it's, like, genuinely abandoned. Dude, we had an abandoned house in my little village. Like, it's probably, like, it's been a long time now. But dude, that shit was covered in spider webs. Like, it was that abandoned. And I thought it was netting because I didn't realize it was abandoned. And I used to walk past it. And it was, like, covered in this white netting. And I was like, that's so strange. And then I looked one day and I realized it was a spider web and I damn near threw up on the side of the street. I was like, that's disgusting. That's horrifying. I don't know what happened. It was really weird. Like, just it was completely abandoned randomly, and like nobody took care of it at all. I don't know how they like ended up selling it. I guess maybe, or like the bank reclaimed it or something. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I walk to the window and gaze at the empty city with dark clouds above it. I genuinely feel sorry for what it's become. The infrastructure here is still mostly intact. The buildings haven't been completely destroyed. Why hasn't anyone come back? What a shame. The streets, washed by the rain, answer me with the creaking of broken light boxes. I see those red flowers blooming in the corner of the wall once again. The petals and stamens seem to have crystals on them. They mysteriously refract light in the darkness. That's not right. Something's off. Another flash of lightning streaks across my vision, but the world is suddenly plunged into darkness. Rafayel? Rafayel, are you there? No one answers me. I turn and step into the darkness. My foot doesn't land on stable ground. I fall forward instead. Rafayel! Ah! I don't know what's happening. The weightlessness makes it feel like my heart's been thrown into the air. Is anyone there? Hello? Oh my god, I would shit myself. I'm scared of the dark. Light, sound, and even my breathing is swallowed by darkness. It's as if the world has cast me into a rift in space and time. I don't know how much time has passed, perhaps 100 centuries, before— she's so dramatic— before a glimmer of light finally appears at the end of the abyss. Rafayel?
I'm here.
Rafayel sits on the sofa and looks at me as my head rests on his lap. The scented candle's fragrance drifts around us.
What did you see? You kept saying, Rafayel, Rafayel. I didn't think you'd call out to me when you were scared.
Okay, that's an ad, so I'm gonna pause. This is really cute so far. Oh boy, is this scary. Dude, I'm like freaking out a little bit. Little bit. So what happened? Did we like fall into his lap? Or I guess we were asleep, maybe, right? The never-ending darkness and nothingness that is the abyss and death is kind of scary. Well, yes. Well, yeah. Just a little bit, you know? Just a wee bit. Oh my god. He'll explain. Maybe, you know, you're right. He'll explain. I'll let him cook. I'll let him cook. God bless him. You didn't think I'd call out to you when I was scared? Then who the fuck would I call out for? Like, what do you mean? Would I not be like, boyfriend, help me? Like, what do you mean? Hello? What's happening? I don't like the dark. The dark freaks me out. Like, the unknown and the dark and the void. Not for me. Not a fan. Not a fan. She's better than me. I would have shit myself right then and there. I would. I'm not afraid to say it. Rafayel strokes my hair to soothe the fear I haven't recovered from yet. If you really want to comfort me, it'd be better if you didn't say that last part. He leans down and uses his ring finger to wipe away a tear I didn't notice. Because that's like the most gentle one to use. I know that from doing skincare. You should use your ring finger because it applies the least pressure. He's so attentive.
It's okay now. It was a hallucination. None of it was real.
Hallucination? Why am I hallucinating? Excuse me?
Don't be afraid. I'm here.
Okay. A hallucination? Why am I hallucinating? Rafayel picks up the homeowner's handbook again, while directing his gaze towards the window.
The red flowers are the reason why no one has returned.
Tucked in the last page of the handbook is a short diary entry where the homeowner attempted to describe what happened, using calm, objective language.
The crystals on the flower petals and stamens are from toxins the Wanderers released.
Oh.
Whether it's the pollen or the fragrance, both cause significant damage to human nerves. People end up trapped in painful hallucinations they can't escape from.
So can we go? It's just like what happened to me. Well, I don't want nerve damage. Can we leave, please? Even though I know it was a hallucination, it's hard not to feel genuine terror. I actually experienced it. Hey, why are we sticking around? Hello? No wonder. So long as these flowers remain, no one will ever come back. Realizing this, my sorrow for the city deepens. Hunters can reclaim the land from wanderers, but restoring it to how it was before is impossible. Why is he not oh, I guess he's not human. Right? Deep in thought, Rafayel looks out the window.
If it stops raining tomorrow, should we go hiking to watch the sunrise?
Can we go home so I don't have another hallucination? Am I the only
But the
one?
sunrise here isn't what it used to be. I wonder what it would be like to look at the city from the mountain.
Am I the only one who's like, why are we still here? Why are we not leaving post haste? You pick. Since things have turned out like this, I don't have any plans for the trip.
If the rain is gone by the time we wake up, we can decide then. What do you think?
That night, I don't sleep soundly. I'm in a daze until I'm jolted awake by a clap of thunder. It's just my ass clapping. Sorry. It's raining. Let's just sleep in his arms instead, Tani. Okay, fair. 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 I mean, they're both crazy, so, and we get more excuses to be in his lap. True. That's true. Also, why didn't he tell us about this hallucination thing before if he knew? I guess he just read it in the book. Maybe. Yeah, that's true, actually. Why did he just... I don't know. I don't claim to understand this, man. Do you know, at this point, I'm just like, yeah, okay, whatever. I assume you have good intentions towards me, so I'm not gonna question it. You know? I was gonna make a joke about him clapping instead, but I'll restrain myself. Yeah. It's not the thunder clapping, it's him clapping my cheeks. Is that what you wanted to say? I'll say it for you. The air carries the pungent smell of smoke mixed with a floral fragrance. It's so strong that it's almost suffocating. Is something burning? No one's next to me. As soon as I turn my head, I can see towering flames from the window. Yes, ma'am. Thanks for speaking my mind. Anytime. Well, if he's doing that, I hope we ain't asleep. Well, yes. I think we'd be awake for that. Maybe we'd fall asleep swiftly after, but... I immediately push the door open and rush outside. The scene before me is so shocking that it almost leaves me breathless. It's Raph, so he hasn't told us a lot. He'll sprinkle information if and when we need it, is what I've learnt from this guy. Beneath the torrential downpour, unextinguished flames rage. The scorching fire devours the night more fiercely than the storm itself. The crystals attached to the flowers shatter within the flames. Oh yeah, you can burn things. I forgot. At the suburban lakeside, Rafayel stands in the center of the scorched earth. The wildfire's glow illuminates his profile that's been drenched by the heavy rain. I'm gonna just turn this down. This scene had my jaw drop. He'd just be burning shit down. Rafayel, how long have you been standing here? Every inch of his skin is as cold as ice, and even the warm light in his eyes seems to have been soaked by the rainfall. It appears dimmer.
I was just thinking about waking you up. A spectacular sight like this isn't something you see every day.
Why?
I couldn't sleep. When I woke up and saw these flowers, I felt uncomfortable. These flowers are beautiful. It's a shame that the hallucinations they bring are far from being pleasant, though. So after thinking it over, I decided it's better to burn them. I'll be eliminating any possible troubles in the future.
I mean, fair? Even with a smile, his eyes were unfocused for a moment. Have you been standing in the field of flowers this whole time? Rafayel looks around and realizes what I was worried about.
Are you curious about what I saw in the hallucinations?
It wasn't real. I'll count to 3 and you'll forget about it immediately. 1, 2, 3. Rafayel cooperatively puts on a bewildered expression as if to say, what just happened?
Don't worry. I already forgot about it. And yeah, they're all fake. But some of them were real.
I don't know if this is on purpose, but I love how it seems like some of the flowers touch him and immediately burn. That's very cool. Like, do you see that as soon as they get near his hair, like, it immediately bursts into flames? It's a very cool, subtle detail. I don't know if they did that on purpose, but that's very, very cool. He doesn't continue, and I find myself thinking, maybe he's too good at dealing with this kind of pain. Yet after a brief silence, he gently flicks my forehead.
At the very least, I'm certain about one thing. You won't let any tragedy happen between us. So, everything will be fine. I'll just refuse to believe the hallucinations are my reality.
He quirks an eyebrow and flames more brilliant than crimson engulf the swaying flowers.
I invited you to see the sunrise with me, and this is the sunrise.
It might be the most extraordinary sunrise I've ever seen. You're about to make the entire city rise from the ashes.
Of course. We're already here, right?
He clenches his fist and steps forward only to stagger. I reach out to steady him. Stop using your evil.
It's fine. It's already over.
As the persistent flames finally fade from Raphael's palm, he stares at the darkened sky for a long time.
I just don't know when the rain will go away.
Maybe it'll stop soon. Since you've already decided to go up the mountain, let's not worry about whether it's sunny or rainy. I looked it up earlier. Today's sunrise is at 5:20 a.m., so we should get up at 4 a.m.
But like, it's already 2.
The sunrise doesn't care about how many hours you slept.
Fine. I'll do the sunrise a favor and try getting up early for once.
God, he makes me so sad. He really is that, like, trope of the funniest people you know are, like, secretly the most sad and, like, traumatized as well. I do think that, like, a lot of very funny people have gone through a lot of shit, because I know that you have to, like, you have to go through, like, sometimes when you go through bad stuff, you learn to joke about it in order to deal with it and cope with it. And I know that's what I do. And I think, like, that's why Raph makes me so sad, because it's like I see a lot of it. As someone who does the same thing, I see it in him very, like, clearly. I have to say he's a very well-made character for that reason too. Because it's very difficult to get that right. I think a lot of people do it too explicitly, where they really, like, lay it on thick that they're funny and, like, nothing could ever hurt them, and then all of a sudden it's like you see them, like, randomly have, like, a crash out because they can't hold it anymore. But I think for the most part, for a lot of people, it is that, like, sometimes they'll just look a little bit more dazed than usual because they can't smile that brightly that day or something like that. And I think, like, being able to write that into a character is really, really difficult without making it, like, cartoony, you know what I mean? Like, they ended up writing his trauma very, very accurately, and I think that's what makes all of the characters very realistic, is that the way they react to things is very human, and the way they act is very human, and like, you probably, if you're not like that yourself, you probably know somebody like that. So I think they really do. I think the writing team is really, really good, because they do manage to make them feel real and put them in situations which are realistic and have them react in a way that is realistic. And you probably, again, if you don't react that way, you probably know somebody who does react that way. So yeah, someone who can't sleep, and okay, maybe he can't set things on fire. But I mean, I've known people who, you know, they can't set things on fire with evil, but you might wake up to see them burning something, and you're like, what are you doing? And they're like, oh, it's a picture or something like that, and I couldn't sleep, I was thinking about it, so I just burnt it. You know, or like it's a very realistic thing, and then that sudden, like, you know, she's trying to make him feel better, and she's like, okay, you'll forget it in 3, 2, 1, and he's like, what happened? It's very realistic for somebody with that personality to be like, okay, this person is trying to make me feel better. They're not used to seeing me sad. I should be playful for them again. That's what makes me so sad about these things with Rafayel, is like, sometimes I wonder, like, does he feel like he can be open with her about things? I think I like how they're clearly making him more comfortable showing that side of himself to her, and knowing she's not going to get scared and run away. But I think that, like, that you can feel that fear from him a lot as well, of like, if she sees who I really am, she's going to get scared and run off. And I think a lot of people can... That's also a very realistic fear that a lot of people have who are funny and who do have a lot of shit going on, is if they see who I actually am, if they see the not funny things, will they still like me, or will they get scared and run away? And that, I think, is very, very difficult to write. So they've done a really good job with Rafayel, because he's still funny. He's still, like, a very funny character. He's still a very, like, sweet, fun, happy-go-lucky guy. But then you see these, like, small things where, like, they describe his eyes as being more dazed, or like the light's gone out for a second, and you're like, there's something deeper there. And I think a lot of people who mischaracterize him maybe don't know somebody like that, or they're not like that themselves, or they might be, and they might just not know that that's what's happening, because I think unless you've been to therapy or whatever, then it's kind of difficult to psychoanalyze yourself. But he's very well written. I think that's one of the things I really like about him, and Sylus as well. Since those are the two that I tend to, like, focus on the most. They're very well written. I do think a lot of Zayne's stuff is also very relatable and very accurate to the experience of depression. And I've also said that, like, from someone who is ADHD, Zayne's personality is also very... Sorry to go on a tangent about other characters, but Zayne's personality is very reminiscent of, like, a lot of his stuff is very reminiscent to me of, like, autistic burnout, of, like, the self-inflicted pain, specifically, that a lot of autistic people, like, neurodivergent people, will end up going through without realizing that that's what they're doing, that they will self-destruct, and they don't realize that that's what they're doing. And I think that they really did a good job of showing it with his evil and physical scarring. But a lot of people and I think Zayne as an autistic person, I think, like, a couple of people have said that sometimes when I get going, like, talking probably like the way I am now, my cadence sounds very similar to how Zayne speaks, because, like, that's when the mask comes off and I'm being serious, and sometimes it's difficult to be funny at the same time as you're trying to be serious and all of this stuff. But I think, like, a lot of his stuff is very reminiscent of, like, the autistic burnout, and also the gifted kid to struggling person pipeline that you tend to get with being neurodivergent. So I see a lot of that in Zayne. Obviously, it's never been confirmed whether or not Zayne is neurodivergent. I don't know if they will ever confirm that. But he is. I think a lot of neurodivergent people do see themselves in Zayne a lot, because there are things that he does that you're like, yeah, I know what you are. Like, the way he talks sometimes, you're like, yeah, I know what you are. But I don't know. I think they're very good at writing realistic human emotions. I think that's something that really helps people connect to the characters as well. And I think it's difficult, again, to do that. It's difficult to make fictional characters seem realistic. But the way that they have managed to do it through Rafayel's trauma from, obviously, everything that he's gone through in his storyline, and, you know, like he said, like, a couple of things were real, and he's obviously seen a lot. You can imagine he's probably plagued by nightmares in the same way as, like, a lot of the other characters are. I think, like, the way that they show his coping with humor, and then that slipping, that funniness, that lightheartedness slipping, and you're like, oh shit, he's actually quite a serious person, where people might see him as, like, silly, happy, funny, cutesy guy. And then with Zayne, and you might think, like, oh, he's so cold, and then, like, you dig deeper and you're like, no, this guy's, like, going through a lot. And also, I will say another thing that's very clear with Zayne that I am this is my personal theory, is a lot of neurodivergent people do cope through dreams. I know I do, because I find it very, well, at least like when I was younger, I found it very hard to articulate myself, and even now I struggle to articulate myself and like talk about the things that are in my head. And I'm struggling now, to be frank, to like actually get my thoughts out, but a lot of the times then you'll end up processing things through dreams, which is why I think Zayne's link to dreams and nightmares specifically, and then his waking life being very I don't know, that part also is like very interesting as someone who is neurodivergent with a huge link to dreams. It's very interesting to me how he seems to process things through dreams, or at least like I don't know if that's maybe what Dawnbreaker is like his, whether it's a real person, a real version of Zayne, or just like a nightmare character that he uses to cope. I know I have a lot of characters like that in my dreams, which are like personas that help you cope with things that are going on because you don't know how to process it in real life. That's very interesting to me. I think Sylus is very well written. Sylus, though, I have to be honest, I think again because he's so new, I think that I think that he has got a lot of things that are, there is a lot of trauma in him too, but I think he's more of the kind of, I think he's the most like well adjusted, so his doesn't show as much necessarily. Caleb, I think, is a very, very interesting character as well. If you look at complex PTSD, I think he's very interesting and very well written from that regard, where he's very capable, he's very functional, he's very like very high functioning, too high functioning. Like he's very capable, and then sometimes he slips, and you're like, oh my god, like. It's like in his anecdote where he's like, maybe I've lost my marbles, and he's so cheery about it, and it's like, that's actually very realistic for someone who has lost their marbles. Like, he probably knows that there's something wrong, but he's trying to not let it stop him. And I don't know, I think the more I learn about Caleb, the more I'm like, he's a very, very well-written character. Probably one of the best well-written characters out there in media, because he is so he's so deeply traumatized. If you think about like what he's seen from like childhood, that's probably very difficult for a kid to cope with. So I don't know, I think they're all very, and Xavier obviously has like lived so long, and that comes with like a lot of struggles in his own regard of like, you know, he has to deal in a sense with this like constant cycle of death, and that shows up in his myth very clearly as well, this constant cycle of watching the people he loves die or age, and he stays the same. That's a very interesting trauma, which I don't know if that's necessarily like, you can link that to anything realistic, but it might be something similar with like having to constantly move and be forgotten and kind of feeling like you're a lost person because you don't fit in anywhere, searching for something that you're not sure if that's going to come. And it's very interesting. They're very, very well written characters, I have to say. Sorry, I went on a huge tangent, but from my perspective, I think that they are all extremely well written characters. They all have like a huge link to trauma, which I think is interesting, because when you first play this game, I don't think anyone would expect that this game would delve into trauma so deeply. But I think that's why people tend to be very drawn to the characters, is maybe they see, I know at least this is very personal, at least like I see a lot of myself in Rafayel, and I see like a lot of myself, even a little bit more nowadays, in Caleb and in Zayne, and I think that's where you get that strong connection from. So I see why they're doing it as well, but they have just written them so well, because it's easy to do it wrong. It's easy to make like a traumatized character, and the way they process things is just not really accurate to a lot of people. But I really think that they've done an incredible job in how they've written all the characters. I think like, especially for me specifically, I can only know like the similarity to how I process things. I think Rafayel is written extraordinarily well, like extraordinarily well. Very, 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 very accurate to someone who is a humor coping person. And it really makes you look at yourself, because you see yourself in a character and you're like, shit, I gotta go back to therapy. Like, I gotta work through this. I gotta take this one to the therapist and be like, I saw myself in this character, let's talk about it. And I think that's healthy to do. Because that's how you learn about yourself, too. You're like, shit, I think I relate to this. And you delve into it a little bit. Her arm's just... Her arm, you can catch it later in the VOD, for sure. Yeah, Raph is... I think Sylus and Rafayel are very good for healing their inner child, too. Raphael's great for if you need inner child healing. Great. Fabulous. You know? Like, I think that's one of the reasons I connected with him so deeply, is because, like, he's very whimsical. He's very, like, free-spirited and joyful, and, like, as someone who is more like Zayne, actually, like, I'm very similar to Zayne in real life. I've said this before. If I had to say who I'm the most similar to, it would be Zayne. Like, we have basically the same personality, and it's kind of a running gag that we're the same person. But I think if I had to choose who I would love to be like, it would be Rafayel. I wish I was that free-spirited and, like, just whimsical and joyful and creative and spending all your day creating and traveling, and that's, like, my dream. But instead I am a very controlled person. I'm someone who's very, like, I have to lock in and I have to be serious, and I don't think that comes across necessarily when I stream. I don't know if that's what people see, but that's how I perceive myself. So I don't know, it's very interesting. I have taken both those characters to therapy, actually, and been like, this is who I think I'm like, this is who I want to be like. How do I do that? I don't know. It's interesting. It's very interesting. But yeah, no, they're very good for healing your inner child, and just, like, I think even Zayne is great for healing your inner teenager. To be honest, like, you got, like, a whole inner world going on. You know what I mean? Xavier's fear of being forgotten and disconnected to the point where he does self-isolate. Yep, absolutely. His story is about learning to connect and let that softness back in. That's why I love this game. That's how I look at the characters, and when writers get the psychology aspect, I adore it immediately. Absolutely. I came into the game for hot men, didn't expect it to be so deep. Me neither! I was like, oh my god, cute boys that I can romance and smooch? Wow, amazing! Look at that! And here I am, psychoanalyzing a pixel man. I spent a whole session talking to my therapist about Raf's rendezvous card, the post-kindled scene. Not the kindled scene. Well, you could talk about the kindled scene too. I've spent countless therapy sessions talking about this game and how it's helped me. I mean, I've said, like, a bunch of times that it's actually helped me with, like, my gender identity. Just being comfortable with, like, femininity. I think that's something that a lot of women probably struggle with. Is feeling like, I mean, at least, I don't know, again, I'm not going to put words into anyone else's mouth, but for me, like, I've had a big struggle with, like, I feel like I'm not feminine enough. So having a main character who's very, like, she's a hunter, she's very active, she's like a, you know, a traditionally more masculine role where she's very strong and she's very, like, powerful, but she's very feminine. So it helped me realize, like, actually, no, you can be strong and capable and be feminine. That's not a masculine trait. You can be those things and be feminine. And I think, like, that's a very important thing, whether people realize or not. I think a lot of people might have the same thought process that I have of, like, oh, if I'm strong, then does that mean I'm not feminine? Or, like, you know, I don't know. That's something that I've always struggled with. Like, oh, if I'm assertive, she's quite assertive, especially, and she's quite dominant as well, that we see with, like, Caleb and Sylus. Does that mean I'm not feminine? No. And I think this game is very good at, like, helping you work through a lot of things. So I don't know. I honestly told my therapist to recommend it to other people. I'm just trying to get everyone in the world to play this game, but I'll let you know. I mean, I told him the name of it too. I'd be talking about this game in therapy a lot. A whole lot. I think Raph's trope is the nightmare pixie dream girl. Yep, I agree. Manic pixie dream girl. I also think he subverts it a lot. I agree. I love a good whimsical man with trauma. Period. Alright, back to the cards. Sorry, guys, for my tangent. When I open my eyes, it's already 6 o'clock. The alarm we set was turned off at some point. Rafayel isn't in the room. I borrow an umbrella from the storage room and follow the mountain path. I find him sitting in the rain. Oh my god, he's wearing earrings. He looks so beautiful.
I knew the rain wasn't gonna stop anytime soon. There was no point in making you wake up early just so you could get soaked.
I meet his gaze as he looks over. Without saying a word, I step forward and cover him with the umbrella. What do you mean? This might be the most beautiful scene in the city. Clouds linger in the humidity of the mountains and wilderness. The plants, thoroughly soaked with last night's moisture, stretch their stems and leaves more freely.
Look at the clouds. The sunrise is always there. It's just hiding behind them. Come on, let's say hello.
He waves enthusiastically in the direction of where the sunrise would be. Then he looks at the city below.
I wonder what Solaris's former residents are doing right now.
They probably already found new homes and rebuilt their lives. Or rather, the best proof of that is how they actually forgot about this place.
But I think they must be waiting for this sunrise too.
Rafayel touches the raindrops in his palm. He's lost in thought.
It's a good thing that the hunters didn't hand this city over to the wanderers. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to sit here and watch the sunrise. Unfortunately, the weather's not cooperating today. We'll have to leave the sunrise for future visitors.
I stare at the rain clouds and I can almost see the red sun behind them. Peaceful, it slowly climbs across the sky. Yeah, sunrises are really beautiful. He still wants to do one more thing before we leave. Are you thinking about how to pay? Rafayel spent the whole morning selecting several boxes of paint in the supermarket, but there's an issue now that he's at the checkout counter. I only brought my credit card and it doesn't look like they accept that here.
I already knew that'd be the case.
How? He finds some paper and a pen, then he leaves Thomas's contact information.
Note, just ask this person for the money.
You're... Poor Thomas, bro. Thomas must get a lot of strange phone calls on a regular basis.
You can't just buy things and not pay for them. I never take other people's stuff for free.
He places the note on one corner of the checkout counter and heads back to the guest house with the paint in his arms. This man is just ruining Thomas's life slowly. Before noon, he grounds the last few flowers into paint. The crushed crystals gleam with a saturated red. Rafayel applies this color to the canvas, brushstroke after brushstroke, layer after layer. The vivid brushstrokes make it impossible to tell whether the dark red is the blood, flames, or the sunrise we never saw. Standing before the finished painting, I only feel calm. It's a deep, profound sense of tranquility.
Let's leave this painting here for the owner. It's to thank her for letting us stay the night.
He places the painting in the corner by the floor-to-ceiling window, closes the handbook we leafed through together, and gently shuts the door.
Come on, let's go home.
Also, sorry, my jaw started hurting. That's why if you see me like cover my mouth and do something, I have to crack it. I have TMJ really bad. The significance in that, yep, the sun's still behind the clouds, absolutely. I mean, I've talked about it before. That's why my background is the clouds and like a blue sky and clouds and all of that stuff. I love how different his tone is. Like, he sounds so much more mellow. I agree. Yeah, all the boys are subversions. I agree with that. I think they both live to ruin each other's day sometimes. Agree. Absolutely. That's true friendship. You know what I mean? Has anyone played TOT in chat? Rafayel really reminds me of Marius. No, but I have seen that sentiment on Twitter. I've seen a lot of people say that on Twitter. I have never played it, but... Is he the one with, like, the dark hair? I've seen, like, the pictures of the characters. They're very cute. Very, very cute. The only other otome game I played was, like, Mystic Message. So... And Homicipher, I don't know if that counts, but it counts to me. Okay? Love it. I wonder what he saw in his hallucination. I'm guessing probably, like... Either Sea God memories would be my guess. And those are the ones he thinks aren't real. Or just, like, his own memories of everything that he's seen in Lemuria. He's a bratty artist too with trauma. Oh my god, my type. He has dark hair and piercings. I think I've seen him, because there's one that's got black hair, one with red hair, one with yellow hair, and one with brown hair, right? I think that the Korean the Korean voice actor for Rafayel is one of the voice actors in Mystic Messenger. Yeah, it's Yusong, I think, which is crazy. They're very similar. It's kind of they have like some similarities. I think they have that like young energy, or like more chill, easygoing, free as a bird energy. But then like if you go deeper, they're like very complex characters. But it's quite funny. I think 707's VA was initially Caleb, and then they changed it, which makes me sad. I would have played purely in Korean if 707 was. Just as we're about to drive out of the city, two deer poke their heads up from the mountain. Their big eyes blink as they watch our car. I used to be so into Mystic Messenger as well. I don't know. A lot of people say they can't see anything in my background. Fair enough. I don't know if maybe this helps. And I also don't know where I put them now. Where did I put them? Where are they? They're somewhere. Wait, where are they? Oh, they might be up there now. I have Mystic Messenger like acrylic standees of everyone but 707 because I couldn't. The artist sold out. Very sad. Very sad. That was the love of my life. 707 when I was a kid. My god, I fucked with him heavy. I wonder if they're saving him for the 6th LI. Hopefully he comes back. The lad's plushie's so cute though. Thank you. Are they cutie patooties? You have Mystic Messenger standees? I do. I got them from a really talented artist. Oh, they're like right behind me, so you probably can't. They're like on this shelf. They're from a very talented artist called C. Willock. I didn't get to get anything from them from Comic-Con, but I did see their stand. I was looking. They had a lot of lad stuff as well, but I had run out of money at that point, so I couldn't get anything. I've been playing Otome since like 2011, and lads is definitely the one that stuck the most with me. I agree. I think I'm the same level of obsessed with lads as I was for Mystic Messenger, if not more so. For sure. This game is special. I think it's because they're 3D and you just get to spend more time with them in your day that they become very connected to you. You know, whereas Mystic Messenger, you have a set storyline, you play through it, you go on the branches, you replay stuff, and it's like, it's very clearly like a game format, whereas this is much more of a companionship format, which is interesting. It definitely feels more immersive. Yeah, absolutely. Especially with the stuff like where you can talk to them about things, and I don't know. I think like the thing I like about Mystic Messenger was the phone calls. That felt very immersive, but this is like, I think it's less of a game and more of a companionship app, I think, personally. I think it is, because like the stuff where you can study with them or work out with them or whatever else, that's very companion coded, and period tracker as well. Like it's much more immersive, I think, for sure. Deer! The deer, Raphael, look! There must be a lot of animals on the mountain. I excitedly want to point them out to Raphael, but I see he's already asleep in his seat. I observe his peaceful expression before shushing the passing deer. 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 Not deer. Deer. Can't speak today. The city must be coming back to life from its deathly silence. Maybe one day it'll welcome old friends who haven't returned home in ages, and new visitors who are full of anticipation. I can't help but place a gentle kiss on Raphael's cheek. Aww. Sure enough, the corners of his lips curve up slightly. He's pretending to be asleep again. I'll let him enjoy this beautiful moment. The sky is clear now. Oh, that was really great. That was a really, really great card. That was, I know I took a really long time because I went on a tangent, but that was a really, really great card. I think that highlights, that really, the one problem I have is a lot of Raf's best content seems to be paywalled. Which, I don't know if I like that, because I think Banquet Ablaze was also a promise card, right? And that's one of his best... I think that's one of the most important Rafayel cards to read. If you're a Raf girly, you have to read that. Like, you have to. Like, you can't not read Banquet of Blaze. If you haven't and you're a Raf girly, like, I've got a video on YouTube where I played through it if you want to watch me do it. But, like, there's a bunch of people who've got them out there. But I think that and this are very, very important for Rafayel and understanding him better. Yeah. I don't love that they're pay... Thank you for shouting it out. Yeah, subscribe to me on YouTube, guys, if you want to. Like, Banquet of Blaze is the card ever, agreed. Big agree. Big, fat, stinky agree. I think that's, like, the Rafayel card. I would argue that. I mean, I think his recent banner card as well, I think that's very important for him as well. I think that showcases a lot. But that card doesn't make sense if you haven't read Banquet of Blaze, unfortunately. I think people might struggle to understand what's going on in his new card if they haven't read Banquet of Blaze. So, I don't know. I don't like that necessarily. I think we do need more free content for him in terms of main story, 10 days with you, that sort of thing. Banquet of Blaze is when you start to learn he copes through dancing. I agree. I think that's, unfortunately, if you haven't read Banquet of Blaze, you probably won't understand what the hell's going on in his ban idol card. So they are very strongly connected, which I don't know if I love that, considering Banquet of Blaze is something you had to pay for, and it's also very limited because it's a promise. I don't know, but I get it also, like, they're a company that has to make money at the end of the day, like, what, you know, that's how they make the cards better and better and better, but in terms of, like, a lore perspective, I don't know. Even his second birthday card also, really? It's been a while since I've done that one. I need to do that one again. That's on my list to replay. Both of his birthday cards, because those are the two first cards I ever played. So it's been a while, and I've forgotten them. I did see people who didn't understand and thought the dancing part was out of place. Yeah, I didn't see that, but I can see why people would think that. It is kind of random if you don't know what's going on. It feels very like, why are we doing this? Nature healing and reclaiming the area made me think of his... Oh, I haven't played the Tanakali stuff. I need to, though. I think that if you want to know what I'm thinking, I think that this might tie into his main story. I think eventually we're going to see him reclaim Lemuria and kind of heal Lemuria as well. And repopulate it with us. What? I mean, what? But I think that that's going to be the end goal. I think that's kind of obvious, right? For Rafayel, is that he rebuilds Lemuria and kind of restores it to its former glory, as it were. I think that's, like, probably it's probably nothing groundbreaking that I'm saying. Like, I think that's, everyone kind of knows that's where his story is going, right? Like, I think it's probably, like, an obvious... Like, I think something to do... Xavier might be something to do with, like, fixing Philos or whatever else, and Zayne probably would be to be honest, I can't even think about Zayne right now. Caleb, I don't know. Sylus, I don't fully know. But I think Xavier and Raf have pretty clear, like, end goals. I don't know. But I think that this is kind of highlighting that. I think that this is, like, a hint towards that, maybe. So, that's my guess. Caleb's... Oh, true! He's gonna have a major hand in taking Ever down. That might be. Zayne as well, then. Zayne would have a big tie-in to that. I don't know. Yeah, I forgot about Ever, actually. It's been a while since I've heard about them fuckers. It's been a while. Been a second. When Welcome back, Ram. I missed this card. It's okay. The VOD will be out on Thursday. Sylus really do be taking everyone out. Damn. Sylus, relax. Relax. Badass trigger. Badass with no gun. Caleb's feels like... yes, I agree. Right. Should we do Zayne's? Zaynathan? Caleb-Zayne interaction in the future since they both know each other and very closely tied to them. See, that's true. Like, Zayne still thinks Caleb's dead. Kind of bizarre. I mean, maybe he knows now. I don't know. It's never been clear whether he knows or not. I think we have time for one more. We had a very long tangent where I was just talking about the lore of all of the boys' trauma. That's the only other thing you missed. Sorry. I got a bit too serious on Maine again. Oh dear. Also, back to the card. Did you think of allusions with it to Lemuria? Yeah. Do you mean, like, do I think that this hints to Lemuria? Yes, I think definitely. I think, like I said, I think that this is gonna be a hint towards how he rebuilds Lemuria. I also think, I don't know. Sometimes I don't say what I'm thinking because I'm like, Tani, you're gonna sound stupid. Everyone's thinking this. But maybe I should do that. I don't know. Maybe it's not stupid. But yeah, when I see an abandoned city and it's Rafayel, I do think of Lemuria. Or like an abandoned civilization. I do think of Lemuria because it's abandoned, right? Like that's why they're all in our land. Or like on land and not under the ocean. Yeah. I feel like a part of me made me feel that he felt sad he was able to fix this so quickly, yet he has yet to do it with Lemuria. I mean, I agree. I think also that Lemuria is a lot bigger. It's not like a city or a town. It's like a country. So that's going to take a lot longer. And also, I think he might be like, I think that's why I'm saying that it might be a hint towards his main story, because I think what we're going to see is him get the bravery to like be able to do it on his own. I think right now he's more focused on like saving the people of Lemuria who are on land right now. We see a lot of that in his current stuff. Again, just to be clear, I haven't read any of the Tanakali stuff, any of the New World Underneath stuff, or like a lot of the World Underneath stuff. Actually, I haven't read. Only really the anecdotes. That's the only thing I've really read through properly, and a couple World Underneath things that we've done on stream. But I think that like he will eventually fix Lemuria. I think he's just trying to either get the numbers, and that's why he's saving Lemurians and letting them know like, hey, I'm here, we can go back, like I am gonna try and get you all back to where you should be, or that it will end up being like he's just needs the bravery and he doesn't have it yet to be able to, because let's be honest, that's going to take like a lot of guts to do that. It's not an easy thing to like reclaim your land. Like he's gonna be probably shitting himself, like what if I fuck up, what if I don't do it, like what if it doesn't work, like, so I think he's probably trying to get the bravery to do it. Yeah, I know I really need to do... the problem is that we keep getting cards, so I'm like, when do I read through the World Underneath stuff? And also I'm redoing the main story. I think while we're doing the main story, I'll probably do World Underneath and all of that too. We're redoing the main story just because I've forgotten a lot of it. So, then we're on chapter like 4 right now. Tanakali and Abyssal Chaos I think I'm pretty familiar with. Raphael's Abyssal Chaos made me fall for him. He's so cute in that, like, so romantic. I think that's, like, part of the stuff that I was reading. I was like, damn, he's really in love with her, isn't he? I know, I love that he's open so much to MC. That's what I think I was saying that earlier, that, like, I really like how he's letting go of that fear of, again, like, I think that's something that a lot of people who cope with humor have, is like, well, what if they see the not so funny side of me and they don't like me anymore? What if they only like me when I make them laugh and when I make them happy and when I'm happy and silly and goofy? And what if they see that I'm not always like that and they don't like it and they run away because they're scared because it's intense and scary. And I like that he's becoming more and more safe feeling that she's not going to run away. I think that's very important. But yes, just be careful not to spoil any of the idol cards because a lot of people in chat haven't read them yet. Let's keep it vague. Keep it vague. Right, should we do Zayne's card? That was really good. I highly recommend. I mean, obviously, like, I know promise cards are quite expensive. So I know a lot of people don't want to get them. But if you like Raf and you want a good card, I highly recommend this one. I think this one and Banquet Ablaze are very good. I personally think the promise is worth it, but I know that a lot of people don't want to get it or can't afford to get it, which is totally fine. That's why streamers exist and YouTubers and, you know, whoever else makes content on them and plays them through. For example, Lavender, who has no commentary at all. Not a criticism. I use a lot of Lavender stuff. That's great if you just want to read the card yourself, as if you're playing through it. A lot of creators like that are great for that. So if you don't want to get it yourself, then check it out there. Check it out with us, or yes, feel free to get it and read it on your own as well. This is a great one for him. Right, got to lock in for work, but I'll lurk. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you for hanging out. Thank you. Enjoy your float through deep space. Him and Xavier are really changing and learning to let MC in. I agree. Especially Xavier. Xavier's been very mysterious for a long time. And now he's finally like, no, I'll tell you. You want to know about my past? Okay. Let me tell you everything. It all started 5,000 years ago. I was like, what? Dude, no, not that far. Relax. What are we talking about? All right, Zayne. Zayne, darling Zayne. Get over her. Simi, thank you for doing a daily thingamaboober. You're just in time for your husband. You're just in time. Beautiful. You got a group pencil holder? Can I read? Holder. Shout out. I need water. I have a headache. Husband's here. My husband's here, aka you, and your husband's also here. Big sippin'. Alright, what's it called? Did you know you could do this? Because I didn't. Until like 2 minutes. One day you will be mine. One day you will be mine. One day you will be mine. Okay, this one looks beautiful. Holding autumn. I wonder what it would be like if Zayne and I were college classmates. Are we gonna roleplay with Zayne? It's what I've always wanted. I have always wanted to roleplay with Zayne. Incredible stuff. Right. I really like the art for this card as well. He looks very cute. Very cute, very precious, very smoochable. When no one's looking, I swipe the last piece of chocolate cake from the tray. 1 almond brownie, mango pudding, a sea salt cheese croissant. That's everything. Just as I turn to head back, satisfied with my haul, a familiar figure appears in front of me.
I see a certain someone has quite the sweet stash.
Nah, fuck. After that speech and panel, you must be low on sugar, Dr. Zayne, our famous alumnus. So I grabbed one of every dessert for you.
For me?
Oh, he sounded so happy. For me? Yeah, they're all yours.
And what about your own share?
Mine is... I wink at Zayne and glance at the mountain of sweets in my hands.
Well then, on behalf of our Alumni Association, I'd like to thank you for supporting our Clean Plate initiative.
Zayne seems like the type to roleplay. Well, they did do it in their nightly rendezvous card, where she was like, pretend I'm a stranger. And then they like... Oh, sorry. That card's crazy and I need it. My pleasure. I'm just doing my part. Zayne effortlessly takes the plate from my hands. He counts the number of desserts and chuckles as if he realized something.
If you showed up at an academic conference and raided the refreshment table like this, you'd have a new nickname in no time.
Maybe when they're online, they'll call me the academic locust.
Perhaps. Thankfully, this is an alumni get-together, so...
Confused, I look at Zayne. He leans in slightly and lowers his voice. His smile widens.
Welcome, Locust.
Don't call me a locust! That's mean. That was my hand, by the way. I didn't fart. My hand squeaked. I swear. Guys, I swear it wasn't me. I swear on my where's my pillow? I need it. Bye, Luna! Thank you for hanging out with us today. See ya. Throughout the event, alumni keep coming over to chat with Zayne.
Dr. Zayne, we're leaving now. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you're interested in my research project.
Yes, of course. I'll think about it. Take care.
Goodbye, Dr. Zayne.
Tani farted. What's wrong with farting is a natural process, but women don't fart. It was my hand. I swear. Omega farter. That's crazy. His tone shift with a stranger versus with us. With us, he's like, for me? You got all these sweets for me? With a stranger, he's like, yeah, okay. Cool. After bidding farewell to several alumni, Dr. Zayne, busy and popular as always, finally makes his way back to me. Done?
Mm-hmm. The official work the university needed me for is over.
Shut up!
Campus tours and sitting in lectures are what's left. They're optional.
He's flirting with me. Leaving now would be a waste. We came all the way here to see your college together.
So Skyhaven University's anniversary events don't exactly meet your definition of excitement.
Feeling a little guilty, I look around and quickly use my hand to cover Zayne's mouth. I didn't say that. Don't twist my words. Chill. Chill. He gently takes my hand away from his lips and holds it at his side. Ooh, if that's a link, then you'll have to post it in Discord, I'm afraid. Key. Or send it to a mod. One of the mods can post it. Sorry, I banned links and I honestly don't know how to change it. I'm sorry.
Someone took time off just to accompany me. And yet she only got a mediocre snack break out of it. It doesn't sound fair.
It's unfair. That's it. Zayne props his chin up on his hand and pretends to think it over.
I'll ask the university about a super value alumni pack in advance next time.
Can I choose the free gift? I'd like a few extra servings of Dr. Zayne's personal time.
Of course. They've already been reserved for you.
He holds my hand as we follow the crowd out of the auditorium. Sorry guys, my jaw's really hurting. Oh. I have to sit like this to like keep it pressed, otherwise it's gonna ache. As we step out of the auditorium, I'm about to ask Zayne what's next when the bell rings. That was only the first class? I thought the whole morning was gone just like that. Not this. Why are you clipping the not fart? Long night with Rafayel? Yeah, I unhinged my jaw. It's kind of sad. His stamina's crazy. It's pretty late for me, so I have to go to sleep. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out, Luna. I appreciate it. I'll be here the next stream. Perfect. It'll be lovely to have you again. And don't worry, I think from like next week I'll be finishing around this time anyway. So thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. The narrow space becomes crowded. Zayne gently pulls me aside so the students can pass. Oh, that's okay. Thank you for hanging out.
We're going to be late for lab.
I notice Zayne's gaze land on a few of the students rushing by. Good night. Have sweet dreams. What's wrong?
It's nothing. I realize they're also medical students.
Do you feel old? Old. Old loser. He's a year older than me. So much more established, too. How can you tell? Do med students have a radar for each other or something? Yeah, you could tell a med student. I think you could point one out. To be honest. I could point them out. Trust me. You show me a med student, I'll know. Hi, Nico, welcome. How's it going? He feels like a DILF. Well, the ads seem to think he is. Have you not seen the middle-aged DILF in your area ad and it's Zayne? It's insane.
This is South Building 1. The building with the med school's laboratory is located in the northern end of the campus. It's a 10-minute dash from here to there. I remember how annoying it was when professors went over their allotted time.
In your area? Local DILFs in your area wanna fuck, sorry. Being late for class sounds almost inevitable when you have to run that far.
Exactly. That's why I started training for marathons.
Stupid. I can't stop playing the boys' idol music. Dude, me too. It's been on loop since it came out. Like, just the 5 songs over and over again. I'm surprised I haven't got sick of them yet. I listened to Raf's song for 8 hours straight. Because they know him and Sylus do not look in their 20s, they just slap these ages to make them relevant to younger players. I headcanon all of them are 10 years older, and I don't want to hear it. Yes, that means Xavier's 33, Raf's 34, Caleb's 35, Zayne is 37, Sylus is 38. I think it makes more sense. It does make more sense. Rafayel and Xavier look older. They don't look, I mean, Xavier looks quite young, but he still doesn't look like a kid. Like, he looks like he could be in his 30s. Why do people think that your 30s mean you're, like, a crypt keeper? Like, have you seen 30-year-olds? Them shits look young as hell. I think, like, they look younger than me sometimes. I'm 26, by the way. And then people do think I'm young. Sorry. People do think I'm younger, but, like, Xavier and Raf give me late 20s vibes at most. I like that. Because that means that they're older than me. That's fine. I'm happy with it. No, but I think Xavier looks like he's in his late 20s. For sure. I'm 31 years old. Exactly. And I'm sure you look young. I don't know what you look like, but I'm sure you look great, you know? Because for women, society tells us we're not useful after our 30s. I'm fucking useful. I don't care. Fuck society. Suck my dick. I don't care. What do you mean? Who are you to tell me if I'm useful or not? Piss off. And that's how you react to that. Hey guys, I've been reading a lot of Professor Raffics and I am not okay. Send them to me. Now. Immediately. Are we not friends? Tani, please, you asked. No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying it to you. I'm saying it to society. You're great. I'm saying it to society. I'm telling society. To be clear, I'm not telling you, Evie, to suck my dick. I get cancelled immediately. I'm telling society to suck my dick. You know? As I should, frankly. My 30s have been way better. I've heard that from so many people. Like, pretty much everyone I know who's in their 30s or 40s were like, yeah, your 20s are gonna suck. You don't cry. Are you society? Let me live. No, that's not what I meant. Stop. No, everyone who has been like, yeah, your 20s are a mess, and then in your 30s you got like kind of figure it out. Tani, you can't get cancelled a 3rd time in a week. Apparently, if people think I'm telling them specifically to suck my dick, I'm not. I promise. I'm telling society as a whole to suck my dick. 20s are shitty. They're like confusing. I have to say, like, my 20s have just been confusing because I had COVID immediately. And then that was like 3 years just gone. I turned 21 during COVID. So like that was like a whole 3-year period. And then recovering from COVID, like all of that shit, and then working from home. So it's just been like, it's literally been 6 years that I've been stuck in the house. So it's been kind of a weird time to be alive. So I'm hoping my 30s are better, because shit, I feel like I haven't experienced my 20s at all. It must be worse if you were younger during COVID though. I can't imagine being like a teenager during COVID. I feel like the social aspect I feel like mine was stunted. So I can't imagine being a teenager. It must have been like even more stunted. I love it here. Good, thank God. I'm not, to be clear, I'm not telling you to suck my dick. I'm telling, if society thinks that I'm not useful after 30, then they can suck my dick. That's what I meant. Okay, just to be clear. I lost all social skills. I don't blame you. If I didn't have to work in the hospital during COVID, I probably would have lost mine too. But because I had to be there and I had to be around people all day, every day, while everyone else was like isolating, I feel like that made me a lot more scared of leaving the house, because I was like, oh my God, I could kill someone just by breathing on them, which is terrifying. Especially because like we were told that COVID didn't affect young people, so I was like, oh my God, I could have it and I don't know. So if I breathe on an old person on the bus, I could kill them. So it made me like very scared to leave the house. And then but the good thing, I guess, was that I was around people constantly, so I had to like keep it up. But I can imagine like if you're working from home or studying from home or whatever, then I mean, you still see the effects now. Some people just do not know how to act in public anymore. At all. Or talk to people. Like, there is, like, a stare that people give you. I know people call it the Gen Z stare. As a Gen Z, I don't think it is. I think it's more, like, younger people, maybe? I don't know. But there's, like, this blank, very judgmental stare when people stare, like, talk to you, because they're almost processing that a human's talking to them. Very confusing. Very difficult to, like, socialize with people, I think. I think people got very, like, used to being around their family only, or, like, around very close people only, or, like, one or two people, so now they don't really know how to act in public. I can't imagine being a teacher after COVID. Everyone I've talked to who's a teacher says the kids have had a hard time. Yeah. And also, like, a lot of them don't kind of... I don't know. They don't really respect authority figures, like, even less than usual, I guess. I don't know. I know all my young siblings that I have, like, they're very... No. Not siblings, cousins. It's not a generational thing. I have social anxiety, and if you stare judgmentally at me after I asked a genuine question, I will cry. No, I feel that heavily. Sometimes I do have to just remind myself, though. Like, I've started to, like, catch it that I have also lost a lot of social skills during COVID, and like just from working from home and all of that. Sometimes I have to like remind myself that just because I read especially when I'm reading stuff, right? Sometimes like even in the chat, someone will say something and I'm like, oh my God, they think I'm stupid. And I have to just remind myself like, no one thinks you're stupid. You're reading it that way. Turn that off, right? Read the thing properly. If you don't know how to respond to it, just move past it. Whatever. But sometimes even in public, I have like this automatic snap reaction of this person's judging me. I think that is the social anxiety. So you have to like kind of... I'm trying to reprogram my own brain to be like, they probably don't mean that. Don't take it that way, even if they do mean that. Just assume people like you instead, rather than assuming everyone hates you and thinks you're dumb and stupid and ugly and should never leave the house again. You know? I mean, the kids these days are unrespectful sentence has been said since those words have meaning. Absolutely, yes, no, that's true. Well, I do think you're stupid. Well, that I know, because you said that to my face, so... If anything, the kids got more lively and social. Well, that's good. That's good. I'm happy then. Good. I think a lot of young people are like, ADHD sensitivity rejection is a real bitch. Absolutely is. I've not said it to your face. You did! Need I remind you of the incident? Simi said, and I quote, to Joseph, "You're the smartest person I know. Sorry, Tani." Why am I in it? Why are you bringing me into it? What did I do? I didn't say anything. And you were just like, yeah, you're dumb, actually. Wow. Okay. Okay. Why sorry, Tani? That's crazy. Why would you say that? You didn't have to add that in. Me airing my beef with Simi live. Complimenting another friend doesn't mean you're not smart too. I agree. It's the fact that you said, sorry, Tani. Why did you bring me into it? I didn't say anything. I literally didn't say anything. You could have just left it at, you're the smartest person I know. I would have been like, ouch. But okay, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. That's okay. I'm a little... Sorry, Tani. Piss off. Fuck you. Professor Raff fixed spam. Oh my god, thank god. The drama. I have a headache now. Fuck you, Simi. I'm snoozing the ad and continuing. I hate it here. I hate you being here, frankly. Leave. I'm banning Simi again. I'm watching stream as I work on my project. What are you working on? That sounds fun. He glances in the direction where the students ran off to again. They've already disappeared from sight in just a few seconds.
I was kidding. I only recognized them because of the textbook they were carrying.
Yeah. Is it the same edition you had?
The one I used is ancient by today's standards. They changed it last year.
You know what? Sometimes I think it must be so painful for people watching on YouTube because I feel like I just paused the card for half an hour, talk about something completely fucking random, and then just continue half an hour later, and it's like, I am so sorry. But I feel like this is low-key what you sign up for when you watch me. My bad. Don't ban me, you're gonna remove my power. It's what you deserve. It's what you deserve. What happened? I just came back to Simi being yelled at. He called me stupid! I was kidding. I love him being deadpan. He's English, actually. He's English. That's the best part of the videos, the Tani gents. Well, thank you. Shout out. I think the YouTube people have it best. They can skip through the rambling. Fuck you, Simi. You can leave. You're not here by gunpoint. Like, you can leave at any time. I'm not forcing... Everyone leaves immediately. They're like, wait, shit, you're right. We don't have to watch this, bitch. Everyone leaves. That's crazy. Okay, yeah, the one you used is ancient because you're old. I see. I see.
And since we're discussing the new edition, I wrote it.
That's hot. That's hot. He's like, yeah, the one I wrote is ancient, but the new one, I wrote it. Ow! I was not familiar with your game, Dr. Zayne. Any idea why I'm suddenly feeling kind of in awe of you, Dr. Zayne? Take your pants off. He gently shakes our clasped hands.
So now you're holding my hand out of reverence?
I see why, actually. Exactly. He bullies me constantly. Stop it. Tani just forces us all to be here. You can leave! What do you mean? Like, literally view count goes to 0. My sapio-romantic heart. What does that mean? Tani forces us to be here. I don't. Go away! What do you mean? You don't have to be here. I'll quit. I don't care. As he speaks, the student runs back, rushes into a classroom, and comes out with a book. He's about to sprint down the hall when he glances our way and abruptly stops in his tracks.
Hi, Dr. Zayne. Class is about to start, so I need to go. Bye.
Okay. Bye, kid. It's when you have romantic sexual attraction to intelligence, people being intelligent specifically. Okay, I am also sapio-romantic. I like a hot guy. A hot, smart guy. 10 out of 10. Someone who can actually have a conversation with you. 10 out of 10. And they're just like, hi, you're so hot. Okay. Don't quit. Too late, I'm quitting. This is my last stream ever. You'll never see me again after next week. I'll start work and never stream again. Is that what you want? Since I forced you all to be here, you'll be free of me. Do you want her to shun you for half an hour again? I will do it. I'll do it. Zayne and I exchange a glance. Then we laugh. Now that's what I call reverence.
Running into a lecturer tends to make students nervous.
Oh my god, yeah, he's like a teacher. What about you? Were you like that as a student? Oh my god, Professor Zayne.
If I left my textbooks behind that often, I would have broken more marathon records.
Okay. What was Zayne like in college? I've always been curious about this. Maybe today I'll finally get some answers. He looks so warm. Like, can you imagine? Hear me out. You see where his jacket is like kind of open? Imagine just slipping your hands through there. Just giving him a big hug. He's probably just so warm. And then his jacket like falls over you and he's probably just so warm and cozy and like nice to hug. Tani, don't leave. Too late. Simi bullied me too much. If you leave, I won't be able to watch your terrible streams anymore. My poor heart won't make it. I'm banning you. It's fine. It's fine that you think my streams are terrible. It's okay. It's not like I work really hard or anything. It's fine. If we're not in a rush to return to Lincoln, then why don't we enjoy a little taste of campus life? What do you think, Zayne? Now you're my fellow senior classmate. I was trying to see if I could cry on command.
I'd be honored to help out a junior classmate, miss.
Oh god, that'll be funny though. Zayne blinks at the sudden change in how I address him. Then he reveals a knowing smile. We're role-playing.
I'd be honored to help out a junior classmate, miss.
He's flirting with me. Simi, I'm gonna fuck your man in front of you. I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna peg him in front of your eyeballs.
Last time, we pretty much went over the origins and
The professor at the
development of
podium is already in the middle of a lecture.
So, today we'll move on and talk
Meanwhile,
about
I
the
hold
founders of
Zayne's
the
hand as we
different
hunch down
schools.
and sneak our way to the back row.
work,
We try not to
issues
draw
they
in
brought
any
forward,
attention.
and how these schools
Is this
grew
your first time
and
being
evolved
late to
over time.
class, Zayne?
You've helped me add a new experience to my life today.
I'll give you another one, take your pants off. In a lecture hall that could easily hold 100 people, the students appear to be split into two extremes. Those in the front look focused, while the ones in the back are slouching and half asleep. I'll give you one guess which one I was in uni. One. As soon as we sit down, Zayne leans down and looks at me. He's practically sprawled across the desk. Wait, why do you look like a pro at slacking off in the back row?
I had a quick crash course in back row survival.
He gently places his hand on the back of my neck and pushes it down, as if he's saying I should also lower my head. I will pause for the ad. Why would you do that to spite me? Because it's what you deserve. See, I'm blowing him in the back of the classroom in front of you. You were neither groups, you didn't even go to class. Okay! That was only sometimes. Jesus. God, I really do have a headache. I think I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna go. My jaw's really hurting. I'm gonna crack it. Just give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Oh, wrong one. Calling you a jawbreaker feels like calling you a slur. Well, you're actually just calling me a whore because I had unhinged my jaw to blow Raf non-stop last night. That's what happened. That's why it's so stiff today. Thank you so much.
If we sit up straight and stare at the front from here, we'll stick out like a sore thumb.
I sneakily poke his waist. You're picking up bad habits too quickly.
It merely proves that learning is about imitation.
No?
It merely proves that learning is about imitation.
True?
Also, I've always been a fast learner.
Okay, flex. Alright, flex. Still, it's kind of weird. We showed up late, but we somehow managed to grab seats in the legendary slacker zone. Boy, his eyes are green with the color adjustment.
It must be
Vibrant.
a required course. In med school, students usually fight for the front row.
That's true. I remember people used to run to the front row. It's kind of scary, actually. He pauses before elaborating with a more serious tone.
There's no such thing as an unimportant course in medicine.
Considering how hardworking you are, I bet you always showed up to class early.
Not really. I was younger than most of the student body, so the older ones looked out for me.
Wasn't he
They
like
always
14?
saved me a seat in the center of the front row.
Really? Or did they want you in the hot seat where the professor could easily call on you?
Both, I suppose.
Hi Silver, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I hope your day is going well. I feel the professor's gaze sweep across the room. I instantly stop talking. 14 in med school? Actually not allowed in the UK. You have to be 18. Because you have to be, you're around dead bodies. So they want someone who's like 18 plus. I think that's too young. Also. But that's the law. The lecture slides are packed with text in a tiny font. It's unreadable. Now I understand why the back row looks half asleep. At some point, Zayne sits up and actually pulls out a pen and notebook to start writing. Not wanting to cause a scene, I quickly take out my phone and text him. Do you mind if I copy your notes? I'm simply copying what's on the board. That's fine. I just wanted an excuse to talk to my favorite classmate for a while longer. You're sitting too close and drawing too much attention. The professor might notice. Zayne sets his phone down before tapping my cheek. He gently nudges my head so that I'm looking straight ahead. Then, as if nothing happened, he places his hand on the desk, casually moves closer and hooks my pinky with his.
Small moves like this are harder to notice.
Girl. Part of me is listening, and the other part is lost in a fog of information for most of the lecture. When the professor starts talking about his own life, I start paying attention. The wall clock reveals there are 10 minutes left until class ends, but I'm already mentally checked out.
Hey, you too. The lovey-dovey couple in the back. Can you open the back door for me?
We realize he's talking to us and turn our heads at the same time. The student crouches near the back door. He looks confused, but he's still trying to whisper.
You're not sneaking out?
I'm still in college, but this card makes me nostalgic about my own major. It makes me nostalgic. Because that daily obligatory, I went to med school, so it does make me like very... Sometimes I miss it, but sometimes like I read this and I'm like, fuck, I would not go back. I would never want to go back. I think like, yeah, I don't have the mental strength to go back to studying. Now I've got my degree, I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. I don't want to go back. Oh, Jesus. Lord. Exams. Oh, no. Your heart rate is so low. Are you an athlete today? Yes.
We still have 10 minutes before class ends.
My iron is low. That's why I'm so tired.
If you wait that long, the third dining hall's chicken rice will be gone. Didn't you guys sit back here to get out early?
It's been so long since I was on campus. I forgot how scary the lunch rush can be.
There's no attendance check for this class?
I see not a lot of people showed up today. Since we still have 10 minutes, let's do a quick quiz. Hand it in when you're done and you're free to go.
Why are we getting punished? The student gives an awkward laugh before shuffling back to his seat. There's a defeated expression in his face. We don't even have to check in. Maybe we should just... Zayne's already started working on the quiz. Okay, nerd. Take your pants off. Wait, are you actually taking the quiz?
I need to test my newfound knowledge. Besides, what's the point of reliving student life if we don't answer a few questions?
I genuinely love learning. It's the grading and exams I hate. No, me too, yeah. I agree. But if I could audit classes for the rest of my life, I would. I agree, 100%. It's the testing that I think is unfair. Because it only suits a certain type of brain and learning, which not everyone has. Like, I don't understand why you're expected to memorize and regurgitate information. I think it should be more about, like, if you can apply it. Open book doesn't really mean anything to me. Like, I think it should be open book. I don't understand why it can't be. Because you would know then where to look in the book, surely, which means you've read it. But some people just can't memorize that much stuff. I remember, like, when I was doing my exams, I always used to do worse in the written exams because you had to memorize. And the way English med school does things is really annoying, where it's multiple choice. At least this is my experience doing it. Like, I started school in 2017 and left in 2021. So the way English med schools do it is that back then, I don't know if it's changed now, it was all multiple choice, and all of the answers were correct, or most of the answers were correct, but you had to pick the most correct one. So they would be like, okay, a patient comes in with this, and this symptom. What diagnostic test would you do? And all of them would be ones that you could do, but you had to pick the one that you would do first. Something like that. So it would be like, I don't know, CT, X-ray, MRI. You could probably do all three of those and it would be correct. But it's like, which one would you do first? Which one will cost the NHS the least money for you to do? Like, there's so many other factors to have to, like... So not only do you have to memorize all of it, or it could then say, like, they already have got an X-ray, so what's the next thing that they do, or whatever else. And you have to, like, pick the answers. It's so stupid the way it's done, because it just makes it complicated for no reason. And I don't understand, especially with something like medicine, like, why couldn't you just give us the book? Like, what difference does it make? Or it would be like, what medication should you prescribe? And it's like, well, you could prescribe any of these. It's like, okay, catered specifically, like, which one is the first line medication, or which one is like... Or, like, there's some very, very teeny tiny detail, which I see how that's important. Like, there's a teeny little detail, like, they also have asthma, so they can't use this certain medication or whatever else. But it's so specific that it's difficult to memorize everything. But then the other half of exams that we would have is called the OSCE, which is, I can't remember what the ONS is for. Something simulated clinical examination. But I can't remember what the O was for. Huh. But that was like a practical exam. So you would have an actor or like a dummy, like a mannequin, and they would come in presenting as a patient with like a condition. So you would have to then go to the patient and be like take a history from them. So you ask them like what's wrong, like ask them about all their symptoms, etc., all of that, make them feel comfortable. And then also, like, so you got tested on your communication skills, your clinical skills, and your knowledge. And those are the ones that I used to do the best in, because my communication skills were very good. So a lot of the actors just felt comfortable talking to me. So I was very, like, I had the same personality pretty much that I have here, where I'm like, okay, I know being at the doctor is scary, so let me make this person feel comfy. So that was one of the things that I got really good marks on, and that used to drag my grade really high up, was the fact that I could make patients feel comfortable. And then also, like, you kind of know based on, like, if someone's got chest pain, then you know that you need to do a chest examination, so you, like, listen to their heart and whatever else. So I think, like, it should be a lot more about, like, how you apply it, because as a doctor, you could, like, if you've been to the doctor, sometimes they just Google shit in front of you. And it's not because they're stupid, it's because they have to deal with so much stuff that, like, how are you supposed to remember it all? You're not. So I think it makes sense to be able to, like, Google stuff during the examination, you know what I mean? Because that's what you would do in a real situation. You wouldn't just guess and, like, well, let's try it and see how it goes. You have to be sure. So yeah, you should be able to, like, guess, talk to other people, etc. Talk to other people might be a bit crazy, but I don't know. Anyway, that's my experience in med school. It was too complicated. I liked it. I loved learning about the human body and how it works and how things go wrong and the different medications and everything. I thought that was all super interesting, but the exams used to piss me off. They were just really difficult. Like, really, really difficult. For no reason. Somehow I got 4 years in, I don't know how. Then I left. 6 months before becoming a doctor. My parents are very pleased. It's not just my profs, that's a thing. Yeah, maybe. I don't know how it is with... I guess no, biomed I think was the same. As, at least for the first, like, 3 years. Because it's basically pre-med, so yeah. It's not immersive as if you were going in person, but it's purely knowledge you're after you can. That's true. There's a lot on YouTube, I agree. That's how I passed most of my exams, was through YouTube, to to be honest. Like, people on YouTube would make, like, flashcards and stuff. Like, they'd explain the flashcard, and then they'd have, like, at the end, like, a whole little poster, basically, on, like, each condition. It's very helpful. Chat, don't get tattoos. They aren't worth it. They're worth it. I'm just salty because I can't work out while I heal. Hey, man, take it easy, you know? Relax. Just enjoy your little break. Can you do stuff like go for walks? Keep active in some way? You know? Why not? There's a reason doctors and vets offices have books in the exam rooms, absolutely. Right. So Zayne's a dork. It's not even about medicine and you only heard the lecture once. You can still answer everything? God, he would have pissed me off.
I'm just using my short-term memory from earlier. I wouldn't say I memorized it.
What's it like having a good
To
memory?
convert the information into long-term memories, I would need to reorganize my notes and review at home.
I could have used him when I was in school. That would have been good to know. So you were really paying attention. I thought you were busy falling for me like I was for you. Seeing him be focused makes me feel a little mischievous. I reach out and give his left hand, the one holding the paper down, a squeeze.
I didn't say I couldn't multitask.
He's smooth as hell. He flips his hand over and holds mine. My gaze moves from my blank quiz sheet to his calm, focused expression. I have nothing to say.
Why do you have that look?
I kind of want to borrow your brain. I want to see what goes on in a genius's head.
Your request has been denied.
He's like, I'm just thinking about you naked, actually, that's
If you
it.
had my brain, you wouldn't need to borrow my notes anymore.
Oh. Then I'll borrow your meal card instead. I flop onto the desk and turn my head to watch Zayne effortlessly fill in answers. When he finally puts the cap on his pen, he pokes my forehead.
Let's go. It's still early. We can try our luck at the third dining hall. The chicken rice that student mentioned is delicious.
MC. She's cheeky. I do like the brat dynamic though, because it's very me. This is very much how I would be, I feel. I don't know, I feel like that's how I am when I'm comfortable, but I feel like if I was around a guy as attractive as Zayne, I would not be able to talk to him. At all. I think I would shut down, mentally. Zayne and I stop at the entrance. We stare at the area that's packed with people. We're early. How is it still this crowded? Seeing the endless lines, I hesitate. Zayne, weren't you this tall back when you were in school? I stretch out my hand and place it against Zayne's chest to estimate how tall he might have been. Could you even get food in a crowd of rowdy, hungry college kids?
Professor Noah sometimes snuck me into the faculty dining hall.
Aw. Oh, right, you still give lectures here. Then why don't we... Just as the idea hits me, I unconsciously pull my hand back from his chest, but he catches it and intertwines his fingers with mine.
The meal card for the faculty dining hall belongs to Dr. Zayne. Your fellow classmate, Zayne, can't use it. Unless... Are you saying you'd rather see Dr. Zayne right now?
I'm surprised he's actually enjoying our roleplay. Ooh, do we want Dr. Zayne or Mr. Zayne? I'll keep going with the roleplay, why not? Forget the staff dining hall. I still want my fellow classmate Zayne. I doubt you only ate food from the dining hall for years. You're definitely hiding a secret cafeteria from me.
I have a few backup options, but I wasn't trying to keep them secret.
I wonder what happens if you pick Dr. Zayne. After our earlier experience with the packed dining hall, a small line of students ahead looks blissfully manageable. Freshly made pancake? It smells amazing. No wonder it's Zayne's top pick. The vendor places light yellow batter onto the griddle. Perfect circles form and they instantly sizzle and set. God, I'm hungry now.
One bear-shaped dorayaki, please.
Bear-shaped? That's cute. The vendor raises his head, spots Zayne, and his face lights up.
You have class today, Zayne?
Not today. I'm here for the anniversary celebration.
I look at the students nearby who are holding plain round pancake and feel a little confused. Is the bear-shaped pancake some kind of secret menu item? I guess Dr. Zayne's a regular.
I don't have a secret menu. It's just something fun I make for the kids.
I tug Zayne's sleeve. Are you one of the kids he's talking about?
Correct.
He's cute. The vendor keeps flipping dorayaki as he chats more freely.
I watched him grow up. Back then, his face was smaller than a pancake. I thought he was the kid of some professor, but it turns out he was actually a student.
He flips a large circle along with two smaller ones beside it. They form the bear's ears.
Didn't you used to eat 2 of these by yourself?
The vendor looks at me. He understands and smiles.
Ah, I see what's going on. You've grown up, Zayne. Here's your lovey-dovey bear pancake. Careful, it's hot.
Can I say something? And this isn't a usual Tani, oh my god, Tani flirts with every man in a game. That's not what's happening. This vendor's voice sounds familiar. Is it not the same as the Sixth Ally voice? I'm not saying the vendor is the Sixth Ally, but like, is that not the same voice? Because I remember he was very raspy. The one that, okay, no, let me, sorry, Tani, get your shit together. At the end of Homecoming Wings, you see a very sickly man in a bed, and everyone's like, oh, that's gonna be the Sixth Ally. Is that not what he sounded like? Or am I going crazy? A lot of people think that that is the Sixth Ally. And it does sound kind of similar to me. I don't think so. I don't think that's the same VA. Okay, it sounds very raspy though. I wouldn't be mad. That's all I'm saying. Do not get horned for the vendor. I will get horned for the vendor, thank you. I'm already bricked up. See this? Bricked. Yep, that's right. It's my penis. My giant white cloud penis. I have to rewatch because I don't remember his voice at all. I'd be mad if that's his voice. Why would you be mad? He sounds hot. What do you mean? No taste. I take the pancake and laugh. A lovey-dovey bear pancake, huh?
That's not what it was called before.
Who else did you bring here? Who else did you bring here? Who was she? Sounds like a young person doing an older voice here. It sounds hot. That's all I'll say. He sounds sickly and 45. And hot. He sounds better than Viper at least. That's uncalled for! Why are we hating on my man? What's happening? Why are we hating on Viper? What did he do? He didn't do anything. He's not even here. Why is he catching a stray? I don't understand. As we walk, I study the pancake in my hands. Then I hold it next to Zayne's face for comparison. Was your face really smaller than this bear head back then?
This bear head is not that big. He was exaggerating.
True. The bear head is on the small side, which explains why someone used to eat 2 by himself. I take a bite and can't resist teasing him.
Back then, I saw couples share one pancake. I always wondered what it felt like. Each of them only got half, but they looked happy.
I wave the pancake in front of him. If you don't eat it soon, there won't even be half of it left. He pulls my wrist towards his lips. He lifts it slightly and bites the dorayaki. Look at him. He's so handsome.
Now I finally understand.
He's so handsome. Fuck. Viper's ugly and stupid. Hey, man. What's up? The paths are covered with leaves. Each step makes a soft, crisp sound. Walking side by side, we finish the pancake in no time. Ahead, students wander among the grove of trees. Some are picking up leaves, while others are taking pictures under trees.
Hi.
Woo!
Sorry for bothering you. We're from the photography club. Would you like to follow our social media account? We're giving out small gifts.
No. A student appears with a camera in hand and offers us a flyer. We're not.
Don't worry, upperclassmen can follow us too. You don't need to be a freshman.
He's a lecturer. I'm about to explain ourselves, but Zayne pulls out his phone. Viper is kind of hot though. I've been saying I want him to be the 6th LI. What's up? I love Viper. I will be Viper's biggest fan. I don't care. I will fully dedicate my entire room to being a Viper shrine if he's the 6th LI. I don't care. Long, greasy hair, that's like my bit. What do you mean? Hi, Midnight Audios, welcome in. How's it going? Welcome. He's good looking, but his voice is a no for me. I want him to hiss in my ear. Just all day, every day. His Chinese voice, however, I take that version of him. I haven't heard him in Chinese. Wow. I want Viper and emo Zayne in a band. That can be arranged. Also emo Caleb. Hear me out. That's can I be honest? As much as I love the idol banner, I still want a band banner. It's different. It's different. I want to see one of them shred it on a guitar. I do. The Viper stand that lives inside Tani, it's out. What do you mean? What do you mean? Zayne is so cute. Zayne is super cute. He's very handsome. I was just squeeing over him. Doing a squee. Emo Caleb and Raph, drool. I have a thing for emo boys. I do. Listen. I can take both of them and not in a fight, you know what I'm saying? I want a banner too. Sylus would eat that shit up, and well, Zayne is canonically a metalhead. I love that about him. Can I just say? That was my favorite piece of Zayne lore.
I already followed the account.
Aww.
Thank you. This is our anniversary-themed oil paper umbrella. Super photogenic in the woods over there.
Are you saying you're in love with an emo boy? Yep, just call me Machine Gun Kelly. Machine Gun Tani. You know what I'm saying? She pushes the umbrella into my hands before rushing off to find more students. We need a pole dancing banner, period. I'd take it, you know what I mean? They would eat that up. Give me edgy Tamino type Raph on the mic, pouring his heart out and watch me dissipate into neutrons and protons. Well, yes, absolutely. I want to hear him sing! Let Raph sing! What are we doing? Now I think I've heard every single other guy sing except Rafayel. Give him to me. The autumn breeze blows past. Leaves rustle around us. We need a banner where they all fight naked. What? Who said that? Surrounded by students who are laughing and playing, we can't help but feel a little out of place in our quiet corner. Saying everyone else is collecting leaves and taking pictures. Aren't we kind of out of place? We're just walking around. He looks at the other students before shaking his head.
This was what my campus life looked like. Wandering aimlessly between experiments. All of my most peaceful moments were simply that.
I gently swing our clasped hands. If we were together in college, I wouldn't have let those days be so dull for you.
I know you wouldn't. If you were with me, we'd walk hand in hand through autumn, picking up leaves, taking pictures under trees.
There's a wistfulness in his voice. I turn to look at him. You've imagined it before?
I've imagined this scene for a long time.
Caught in a memory, he looks at the leaves above us.
I remember the last autumn before I graduated with my PhD.
Pretty huge dick.
Starting from the first day of the semester, I was always busy.
I'm so sorry. Every time I hear PhD, that's what my brain does. You could say when he was between classes, Zayne was a wanderer. Do not judge me for the number of Professor Raffics somehow I'm still sharing. Why would I judge you? Why would I judge you? Where did that come from, Tani? What, PhD pretty huge dick? You never heard that before? People say, yeah, I have a PhD too. Pretty huge dick. You never heard that? You guys are missing out. Missing out.
When I turned in my dissertation, I walked out of the library and saw leaves falling everywhere.
Not until today I haven't. Well, this is a hashtag educational stream, so you're welcome. Whip that one out on your friends, you know what I mean? Hi, Glub Glub, welcome. How's it going? Welcome in. I haven't heard that in ages. Okay, not you aging me. What do you mean?
The trees were almost bare, and I realized that autumn would be over soon.
Professor Tani at it again. Absolutely. Hashtag educational. Yes, absolutely. We venture deeper into the grove of trees. The sound of talking students fades, and Zayne quietly stops in his tracks.
For some inexplicable reason, you came to mind.
Do not whip anything out in front of friends, please. What if I whip out my I love my friends banner? He's being really romantic.
However,
sorry.
I didn't know if we'd ever meet again at the time.
He used to think of me and he didn't even know if we'd see each other again. That's yearning. That's god tier yearning. Ugh. This is so beautiful. Now you can finally live out everything you imagined. A breeze blows past us and leaves dance in the air. I open the oil paper umbrella. Surrounded by fluttering leaves, he looks at me and smiles.
I won't miss another autumn again.
I'm sorry, but him going, always gets me. Every time he does it, it's hot as fuck.
Especially
He gently brushes away a fallen leaf from my hair.
the autumn that falls on you.
I just got butterflies. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice a leaf resting on his shoulder, a motion for him to come closer. He leans in slightly, his warm breath brushing against my skin. I pluck the leaf from his shoulder. Does this mean we've caught autumn together? We could keep walking like this, take lots of photos, and press the prettiest leaves into keepsakes.
Photos and leaves. They're merely vessels for autumn. But autumn itself can't be held. Hence why, at this very moment, I only want to keep.
A kiss lighter than a falling leaf touches my lips.
The feeling of it.
That's cute. That's really cute. That orange is beautiful. It really is. It's so warm and like that's very interesting that they use such a warm color for the ice guy. Is that not like a little interesting? Love this pic. It's very pretty. This card is very sweet. This is gonna be one that I reread for sure. There is an ad, so I'll pause for the ad. I will. I think I'm probably gonna finish after this though. I think I'm quite tired today. I took iron tablets today, but it wasn't enough. I wonder if my streams will have to start being 3 hours from now on. I guess they probably will be, like 6:30 to 9:30. I feel like this is the level of energy I'll have. I just sleep too anyways. Hopefully it's still okay for people to come to, but otherwise I'm happy to post them on YouTube too. Which I am doing, so I think 3 hours is fine. I think 6 hours was a little excessive. So I feel like once I'm working too, I'll probably be very tired. It'll probably be like 2 to 3 hours going forward. Hopefully that's okay. How about 16 hours? You want me to stream for 16 hours? If this ever becomes my full-time job, I'll consider it. Don't people do that? They stream for like 10, 12 hours a day. Walking over the fallen leaves, Zayne and I slowly make our way to the gate. That can't be good for their like spines though. Because I feel like I sit too much and I only sit for like 3 hours a day. I feel like that's a lot. 3 hours is still a decent stream. Like, I think so. I think that's more than enough while I'm working as well. We could do 4 on days I'm more energetic, but I think 3 is a good balance. Walking over the fallen leaves, Zayne and I slowly make our way to the gate. Realizing our special little journey is ending, I stop walking. Once we pass through the gate, does that mean we have to say goodbye, my fellow classmate Zayne?
You already miss me? We've only known each other for a day.
Yeah. I really wish we were classmates during college. A soft sigh reaches my ears. I turn my head and meet Zayne's quiet gaze. Do you have any regrets?
Perhaps. As I walked across campus by myself back then, there was a sense of regret sometimes.
If you could go back, would you do anything differently?
If I had the chance, I'd probably walk faster. That way I could reach your side sooner.
Oh, I thought he meant you to go to
So,
class.
No, I don't have any regrets.
In the crisp autumn wind, my hand is snugly enveloped in his as we walk through the gate together. Thank you for yes, let's get EV Discord access. Thank you for hanging out today. I appreciate it. That was really cute. I glance back and wave at the campus behind us. See you around, my fellow classmate Zayne. Hopefully one of the mods can get that to you. If they don't, then just tell me tomorrow and I will get it to you. But Simi or Taro, if you could give it to Evie, that'd be great. Thank you. I turn back to meet Zayne's mirthful gaze. He pulls me into his embrace.
Yeah. See you again.
This was really cute. I think this is one of like the best Zayne cards. All the promise cards just eat every single time. I get why they're so good because obviously people do pay for it. So I kind of understand why they're so good because I feel like if promise cards weren't really, really good, people would probably be like, why am I paying for it? You know what I mean? Like there has to be an incentive to get them, right? This is really good. This is a really, really cute Zayne card. Like the whole concept of the idea of the fact of like being Zayne's classmate during school. I think that's especially considering their story that they were separated for that entire time from like 12 until 27 or 26, whatever. They missed out on that big chunk of each other's lives. That's very sweet. I think that's like a sweet way of like making up for lost time. Like, hey, let me see what you were like when I couldn't be with you. I think that's they are a very, very cute couple. Like, I think they are like that type of couple who's so like painfully in love that it makes you feel sick. Low-key, if you're like looking at them from outside, but then like when you learn about their story, you're like, yeah, I'll allow it. I'll allow you guys to be sickly sweet. It's fine, I guess. Somewhat bittersweet. I agree. It's like I think they do have that regret of like not being together, maybe, but it's cute. I don't know. I like it. I really like that those two as a couple. I think they're very cute. Very wholesome. Right. Well, gang, on that note, thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Sorry, I guess like the streams will probably, it feels short to me just because I'm used to doing like 4 to 5 hour streams, but I think I've got to get in the routine of finishing around this time. So that's all from me. We've done a lot. We did two promise cards today. I think that's pretty good. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. And I will be back tomorrow. I think tomorrow I'm going to be finishing Homicipher. So if you guys want to see me, I won't be doing the whole Mr. Crawling bit again, unfortunately. But if you want to come hang out with me and see Homicipher, then come hang out. I will try to finish it tomorrow and try to get all the endings. That's my plan, is just to like basically speedrun it and like try and get as many of the endings as I can. We got a decent chunk. I think we got like 16 endings left or something like that. Yeah, we got to see Mr. Crawling again. I missed him. I missed my baby. I was trying to find a plushie of him. Nowhere could I find a Mr. Crawling plushie. I need to change that immediately. Tani, when do you plan to watch Illusios? That's a good question. Maybe we could do that on We'll see how long it takes me tomorrow. If it takes me less than 3 hours to do all of the endings, which it might, we'll do some Illusios tomorrow. If it takes longer, then we'll do Thursday, Friday, whatever. So if you have any requests, then do you want me to show you what outfits I've got quickly? Badass with a gun, badass trigger, pull up, pull up, pull up. Badass with a gun, going deeper, deeper. I'm a badass. Mr. Crawling emote, it's happening. It is on my list. Taro did request it. So I put it on my list. Is that the background song you have? I have all 5 on a loop. So these are all the outfits I have. I have been putting... Can I tell you which one I've been putting in their idol fits, which I highly recommend? Do everything. Like, everything. Right? 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 Like, do, like, whatever accessories you can. Put the turtleneck, the black hat, and then... Yeah. The mic. Oh, so hot. It's so hot. It's so just I'll do one for you today because I need you to experience this. I won't do the full kindled, although I recommend it. Oh, you know what?
You haven't even started unwrapping me. Am I gonna be thrown away just like that?
Use his yellow Speedo in Catch 22. I don't have Catch 22. I joined the day after it ended. What do you mean? We can send screen records of our Illusios in Discord. Yes, if you want me to watch them on stream, you can put them in Tani Watch This. If you want to, if you just want to post them, you can just post them in any of the guys' channels. Or MC. The day after is crazy. That's so unfortunate. I know. I know. Okay. I tried. Anyway, this is doing things to me. Can I join the Discord? Yes, we have a redeem.
You think you have me all figured out, do you?
Channel point redeem.
Before Pandora's box
Sorry,
was
I'm very
opened,
distracted.
no one knew if it held miracles or catastrophes.
I'm distracted by the tig old biddies.
Or maybe you're just too much of a coward to accept this big surprise.
I'll accept the big surprise. Give it to me, I can handle it. Caleb with that outfit but Colonel hat, absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. I have been using that one heavily. If one of the mods can please get you the access to Discord, please do so. And hopefully Evie got it as well. Thank you. Okay, but can I show you, let me show you, okay, can I just show you the vision that I had, because, oh wait, he doesn't have the tied up stuff. That's this outfit that we don't have? Interesting. Involved. Can I have it? Can I please have Raph tied up? Does someone else still need it? I think Evie, turquoise Evie, if you didn't already. But this is the vision that I had, and it was very good. I won't do the, like, sexy part of the Kindle, because I don't want to ruin it for you guys, but hopefully, like, this is fine. What did I have? Yeah, I have it in this. But I'll just do that. I'll just do his dance. Hopefully that's okay. Just avert your eyes if you don't want to see the dance yet. But this is... This is really good. It's really good. I highly recommend doing this one. It's so, like, rehearsal coded that I love it. Oh my god, he's so jacked. God, he's so hot. That's like this outfit has changed me in ways that I wasn't expecting to be changed. You know what I mean? I want to lick it. You can make up your mind what it is even. He looks like a choreographer. It looks like he's like rehearsing, which I fuck with. I kind of want to put them all in it now. Should I just do this quickly? Is it okay if I just run through all of them real quick with that outfit? Is that okay with everyone? Can I do that? I'll do like funny ones at a later time, but what did I put him in? Oh, I did it for him as well. I think I've been doing this, unfortunately. I think I've been here spiritually. Not lick it. I'm gonna lick it. He's already dressed and ready. I've been doing this. Ah, he looks so cute. Although the lipstick popping through is kind of interesting. That means that this shirt is tight as shit, dude. If it's clipping through like that. They're basically shirtless. Okay. Yeah, it really is sound check, eh? God, you can really see their whole nips. This is an insane outfit. I love his song. Insane. 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 Oh, I love Xavier's one a lot. Okay, I don't want to spoil the actual Kindled for anyone. Zayne's new myth, the hair clipping, is hilarious. Really? Which hair? I do agree. Whoever said that, like, Tani words. MC's outfit not being able to be changed ruins the illusion. I agree. I really hope that they can let us change hers. I understand from, like, a coding perspective, maybe they just coded her in this outfit so you can't change it without it going like haywire, but hopefully that's like a future improvement. I think they'll probably work on it. Yeah, because we buy so many pretty outfits for her. I think it would be nice to be able to like see her in different outfits for sure. I agree. Hopefully that's something that they fix in upcoming things. It's definitely something to put on the words, Tani words. Back with you all day long. On the survey. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Gian. Yes, absolutely surveys. Sorry, words are difficult for me today. My brain's not working. Any long hair I tried that's not default. Really? Oh, it's the same. I have to be honest. I have done Xavier and Raf's Kindled. It's the same on them, too. If you put any other long hair on MC, it's fucky. Like, I put the wavy hair on my MC because I usually don't straighten my hair, which I did today, but I usually don't put the straight hair on her. I put the wavy hair, it clips like crazy. Okay, since Caleb is playing, should we do the one that made me laugh my ass off for another 15 minutes today? Which, by the way, okay, if you haven't seen our stream for this card, it's on YouTube. It's now, the laughing session is now clipped as a permanent highlight on my Twitch because I have never laughed that hard in my life. If you need to feel better for a second, I highly recommend that because that shit made me laugh again today. Oh my god, dude. I fucking died once more. Oh, I put him in... I did make Colonel Caleb dance on stage. I also did watch the full Kindled with him in this outfit. So when I said I've been down bad for Caleb recently, I meant it. I sure meant it. I did. Him with the catch-22 and the Colonel hat. I don't have catch-22. I wish I did, but I don't. I missed it by a day, okay? I tried. They didn't know. Not Colonel Caleb. Trust me. Simi, trust me. Trust me. Colonel Caleb in this card. That's the reason I'm so horny for him recently. I'm gonna say it. I used to say down bad. No, I'm gonna tell you all the truth. That's why I'm like so horny for him. Did you do the towel and veil? I don't have the towels either. Because I refuse to spend purple diamonds on clothes. I'm hoarding them shits. Don't mention catch-22 or Tani will cry. Not the pin. I missed it by a day. That's why these guys are all catch-22, so I feel like I have something. Because I regret. This is the only catch-22 Caleb I have. It's just this beautiful, beautiful little squishmallow. Yeah, I don't want to pay money, like, purple coin. I pay, to be fair though, I do buy them for MC. Or like myth outfits. That's the only thing I really buy with purple. I think. Maybe I have here and there, but the towels, I feel like now that I've got the Speedo, I don't really need the towel. Also, I don't know. Maybe. And you gotta get it individually for each like that's also what I'm thinking. It's like I don't, to be honest also, can I be honest? Like I'm a very surprisingly maybe, I get a little uncomfy sometimes when I see too much skin. That's why this is like doing it for me. Cause I can see the goods, but I don't see the skin. You know what I mean? Like this does more for me than like them shirtless would. I don't know if that's just me. Sometimes I personally, I'm like, I feel bad. I'm like, when I see him like this, I'm like, aren't you cold? I just want to put a jacket on him. I feel bad for him. I'm like, let me cover you up. Poor baby. This is doing it though. This is doing it. He is probably cold though. I mean, his nips are rock hard. So it wouldn't shock me. Valid, I get it. See, I don't know if that's like weird though, because sometimes I say that and people are like, oh my god, you're like too much of a, what is it that they say? Frigid? Something like that. Yeah, I don't really like seeing skin. I don't know what it is. I just don't. Prude. Yeah, no, prude, that's what it is. Prude, frigid, something like that. Man, she looks very tanned. I wish I was that tanned. Soon, maybe. Now it just sounds like you're yelling that I'm a prude. Queen, stop bullying me. What the hell? Just prude. Damn. What'd I do? I just said I'd blow Caleb. What do you want from me? I'm kidding, by the way. I'm joking. Anyway. Is that blue paint meant to be a hickey? I asked this on Discord, but I want to ask you guys here too. It's a funny placement. It's very hickey coded, right? That's crazy. That's crazy. I will never get over that part. That part's crazy. God, they were so bricked up for each other. That's crazy. Alright, that's enough out of you two. That's enough out of you two. Relax. Imagine being their friend watching this. He'd do it more. I have a headcanon that Caleb's an exhibitionist, okay? I do. Who haven't we done? Let's do Zayne. We'll save Sylus for last. Save the best for last. My favorite song. He's probably so thrown off seeing them act like that. Bro, imagine Gideon in the audience. I still don't know who Gideon is. Don't tell me. I know it's a card that I don't have. That's why I said don't tell me. I know who he is. He's his friend from, like, DAA. But imagine him in the crowd. Shitting, screaming, I wish that was me! I will not appear. I'm sorry, which card am I doing? No, that's not the one I wanted to do. Okay, hold on. Not drunken intimacy. God, you know where my brain's going. I just want to be drunkenly intimate with Zayne, apparently. This one. Imagine Dr. Noah in the audience. My boy! Badass trigger, badass with the gun. What did I put him in? Oh! Yeah, no, I did that. I did do that. I did. Do I mind that I did that? No. Do I recommend you do that? Yeah, I do. I do. Listen. God of Annihilation was annihilating the stage. That's all I'll say. He was. He was. And shout out to him for that. What do I want to put on him? Illusio should be permanently added. I agree. I've seen someone say why they think it's not, is that it builds hype and makes people want to buy outfits specifically for when Illusio comes back. And that people think that if it's permanent, then people won't be as hyped for it, which I don't agree with personally. I can see the interest dying out pretty quickly. But then every time a new card gets added, people would be like, oh my god, wouldn't it be so funny if... I don't know. It made me want to buy it quick. Yeah. I guess from a marketing perspective, there is a way for it to be good, but I wish it was permanent. It would make it a lot more fun, I think. Like, in between banners and stuff, it would give us something to do. For sure. Right. Why? Okay, outfit. Outfit. Yes. Good. Perfect. Amazing. Good lord. I forget how jacked they all are. Yeah, I want MC outfits to be added in. I think that's something I'm gonna put on the survey. God. Okay! God, he's very fluid. He was serving so much cunt in this banner. It's crazy. I think Zayne's might be the craziest dance. That's what. Sorry, I do zone out every time I see Zayne dance because it's I get bricked up. I do. My heart rate probably dropped. Blood rushed somewhere else. Penis hard. Whole nine. I'm just a girl. The deep breathing. So anyway. The post-nut clarity. Okay, someone said something about Sylus's outfit that like it made me like almost cry. Someone said that it looks like, you know how he's got half a jacket? It looks like they cut his jacket in half, or like ripped her dress fabric in half to make that part of his jacket. So they literally have like, or like they had one piece of fabric, cut it in half, used half to make her dress and half to make his jacket. Which is just like, knowing their myth now, like, is that not perfect? Like, without spoiling dragon myth, I think that's like such beautiful symbolism, and like it's so perfect and so cute. I did see that on Twitter. It wasn't like my own personal thought, but like I agree with it. I really like it. I think it's really cute. I love these two. They are very like soulmate coded. Which I can explain. I can explain. Guys, I can explain. I swear I can explain. I can explain. I won't, but I can, if needed. He does look great, and shout out to him, you know what I mean? Oh, I didn't put Zayne in the hat. Oh no, I'll have to do it again. Does he have horns? Hold on. Does he have little horns on his head? Oh my god. Can't see the shit. Oh my god, he's got teeny tiny little horns. Oh, that's so cute. That's such a cute detail. What the heck? I love the UFO. Do I have the UFO? The UFO. So I really like this part of his song. I really want to do like a full-length deep dive about every single guy's song, because I've been like listening to the lyrics so much that I feel like I could do it. I have the balls and the audacity to think I can do it, like a full-length deep dive. I really want to do it. Like, fully analyze all the lyrics. Oh, my waist looks good to hold. Oh, but don't tempt me with a good time. Please do a deep dive. Everyone says that. Do you want to hear me talk? Like, actually try and organize my thoughts and talk? I'll sound fucking stupid. I would love to do it. I just don't think I'm eloquent enough to, like, script something. You're a K-pop connoisseur. That I am. Make no mistake. Does she look like me? Maybe nah. She's more symmetrical. She looks like you. She looks like... See, that is my actual skin tone. But I don't know why I look white on camera. You're writing a song? No. No. I want to do like a full-length deep dive on the song lyrics. I'll wait for the ad to finish. I love listening to you talk about anything and everything. Is that not clear? So what if I talked about poop for 3 hours? Would you still watch that? Just curious. just curious. You would? So I can talk about poop for 3 hours and you guys would be interested? Because I can do that. I did go to medical school and I think I could do that. I had to take full-length classes about poop. I could tell you why poop's brown. And what happens when it's not. God, should I just whip out my medical textbooks? Mention Caleb and I'm there. To sprinkle Raph and Caleb. So I think that Raph's poop would be brown and Caleb's might be green. Why? What's up? Scatology needs to be the topic though instead of love and deep space. I think I could do that. Scatology is crazy. Why? I went to medical school. I need to use my degree. Sylus would be red. That's a problem. If your poop's red, you really should go to a doctor. But it depends if it's bright red, that probably means you just have hemorrhoids. Red is a problem. Well, if it looks like coffee grounds, that's more of... If you throw up and it looks like coffee grounds, you need to go to a doctor. Because you have internal bleeding. Maybe. Red is a problem. Generally speaking, if red is coming out of you, it's a problem. Unless you're a woman and it's your period. Bark black red is the real concern. Absolutely, yeah, because it's old blood. Bark black is interesting. Dark black, yes, absolutely. We say coffee grounds. That's how we used to tell patients. Like, if you puke and it looks like coffee grounds, go to the doctor immediately. A&E. Something's wrong. You think Silas's poop is sparkly pink? I can see that. Anyway. Well, maybe that'll be my next deep dive. You know? Alright, guys. Let's fucking do this. Joke's on you, I was eating coffee grounds. Interesting choice. Badass trigger, badass with a gun. Badass trigger, pull up, bang, bang. Badass with a gun, going deeper, deeper. Oh, not the rolly. He's kind of cunty. Okay. Alright. I see you. Okay. Shout out. Okay. Dude, okay. Alright. So just calm down. Don't hurt him. Don't hurt yourself, Grandpa. You're right. I kind of like that. That's interesting. Shout out. Shout out to them both. Okay! That's not safe for work for the children. MC so cunty, I love it. I agree. She do be subbing. If only he was wearing the wedding veil for this. That could be arranged. I can do that for you. You want it? I can do it for you. Where is it? Hold on. Bear with. Don't worry, I got you. Don't worry. Don't hold your horses. Don't you worry your pretty little heads about it. Is that better? I also got the emo fits because I have been wanting them since I saw them. So I am now very happily the proud owner of this. Though I feel like it doesn't work unless you have the mullet. You know? Like that just looks so much better instantly. God, he is jacked. Grandpa hat? You want me to put him in the grandpa hat? We can do that. Let's do grandpa hat. I don't have this hair, very unfortunate. You know what? Fuck it. He wants to act like a stripper, let's make him one. Why not? You know? What else can I do? I think that's good. I think that's good. I think that this is a good one to end on because I have a bit of a headache. Oh my god. Oh! I just got full Sylus cock and balls to the face. That's crazy. I forgot you can see it. Oh my god, his tattoo's like glowing. Okay, no, that's gonna get my whole shit taken. Nope. I don't think I can even put that. Nope. I don't think I can put that on anything. That would be classed as something else for sure. Can I post Raf and Catch 22 in Discord? Yeah, I think the only ones that like you can post it, just maybe warn me. Because I don't want to see Wonder and Wonder, because I haven't seen that yet, or Cat Caretaker. Those are the two banners I don't think I've ever seen. Right? I think, no, there's a bunch of like the first ones that I've never seen. So maybe just warn me like what cards it is, and then if I haven't seen it before, I won't watch it personally. But people who've seen it can watch it. But there are still a few banners that I haven't done. How do you spoiler in Discord? You can do the two, you know, like the two, there's two lines, like upright lines on the keyboard. That one. don't know how to... Yeah, that. Before and after the message. But you can tell me, you can just say like, let's say for example, if you put gem affection, just say like gem affection Illusio, and then I'll know, so I won't watch it. Or like whatever banner it came from, like just say like cat caretaker and or like cat banner or whatever, and then I'll know not to look at it. Just because I want to wait now until I get those for my... I have a feeling they're gonna be rerun, right? So I'm gonna wait till I can get those, which I'm excited for. I really want the cat banner to be rerun. That would be really exciting. I think that like the reruns are gonna go crazy because they're gonna start rerunning this year's stuff. Well, no, I guess they would rerun 2024 stuff this year and next year, and then start rerunning 2025 stuff. What are lines? You see how Green Bean has it above? Just put it like that. And pictures, videos are a bit different to spoiler tag, right? Pictures, yeah, I think you have to click on it, and it's okay if I see the like thumbnail. That's okay. The previous banners I've seen, like, I know what like I don't know what happens, but I know like from a first glance I can tell what it is, so I just scroll past it. But yeah, cat banner was when I first started playing. I'm 5 days away from my anniversary. Let's go. Wait, so was that technically like the same banner timing as this one? Because that's interesting. Pictures you click and hold, or a second and click the little eyeball picture. Yeah. But yeah, just put in the caption like what it's from. Then if it's something I haven't seen, then I probably won't watch it on... Well, I won't watch it, period, and I won't play it on stream either, but... If it's something I've seen before, then I can watch it on stream. Or just on my own time. And if there's anything you want me to do as well, you can just let me know. But guys, that was fun. I'm glad we had an impromptu Illusio sesh. Oh. Is there another one you would like? We can do one more before I go. If anyone has any quick requests. Doesn't have to be Sylus, it could be anyone. Any card that I've got. Whatever your pretty little hearts desire. Otherwise we can call it for today. What else is a good... Oh, you know one that I really want to... Beach banner, God of Annihilation. Oh, you're... Do you think I'd be allowed to show that? Is that not a little bit too, like... So wait, you want beach in God of Annihilation? Yeah, okay. I'm guessing the back shots one. I don't know if I'd be allowed to put... Would I be allowed to put that on YouTube? I feel like they might mark that as like... We'll see. I guess we'll see. I kind of want to make them all like strip club coded. I mean, it's not landscape. True. You do see him reach between her legs and thrust, but it's fine. I think I did a Blossoms with Love Speed Ride. It's wholesome, kind of. Love Speed Ride Speedos. Blossoms. Is that a Sylus card? Blossoms? They're just dancing. They're just dancing. They're doing a ritual. It's fine. Put macaroons. I don't actually edit. If I can put that on the YouTube editor, I'll do it. But that's as much editing as I'm willing to do. I'm lazy. I'll just blur that part of it. I think I can blur it. I'll blur it. It's okay. I'm sorry. I'm too lazy to edit. I'll be so for real. That's why I don't edit, is I'm lazy. I can't be bothered. Blossoms is a rough cut. That's what I thought too. Do you mean Blossoms? Okay, so you did Blossoms with his Speedo. Okay, I get you. That's a good idea. That I think would be fine. That just looks like he's like peering over a thingy after the beach. You know? I think that's cute. I like that. What did we want? You wanted the... I'm guessing you want the white ones, right? Or black? Which one? Do we want speedos or boxers? Either. Let's do the white ones. Why not? Why not? I'll take his microphone off. He looks like a fucking television presenter. I think chat wants his mystic depths. Is that the... Yeah, we got our mystic depths for you, don't worry. We're gonna dive into his depths very soon. I'll make him like serious. You know. I'll put his ring on. Why not? He's married to me. Okay, perfect. And then let me make me more me. Perfect. Me more, me more. Alright. Well.
Your injuries. This is your resistance against me? To seek help from the gods.
I forgot to take his
you should
makeup
let the
off.
gods hear your supplications.
I forgot to take his makeup off.
Understood. Feel this.
I can hear him in my
I'm
eye.
giving you.
Oh my god.
Focus. All of this is what you wished for, no?
I never saw that part. I think that's different if you wait longer.
Won't end
Jesus!
because you want it to.
That's correct.
Accept it. This is a power only you can possess.
Oh my. He just kissed her ass, bro. That's crazy.
I have answered your pleas and your desires, yet I sense an even deeper craving.
The ring, too. That's insane. I forgot this card completely. Badass trigger. I forgot that this card even existed. I have to be honest. I don't think I ever fully registered it the first time around. I think I was just screaming at like the fact that the concept of the idea of what was happening. I didn't realize it was that crazy. 'Cause that's actually crazy. I think that is the spiciest card we've ever got. He literally kissed her butt. Like, that's crazy. Enjoy Zane's divinations. Thank you for hanging out, Creaming. I'm probably gonna go too because my head's hurting. That's the first time I watched that whole Kindled. What a great first watch. This is as bad as the rocking chair. I think that this is worse than Absolute Zeal, to be honest. I think even like Caleb's current card might be that raunchy. I think this and Caleb's new card might be up there. Should we do Caleb's? Should we just do Caleb's one time? Wait, what time is it? I can do one more. Or is that just me being a perv? I think this is worse than Caleb's new card. I don't think so. Cause he's okay. He's kissing down her back, holds her hips and kisses like at least her like the base of her spine, if not like her butt. And then in Caleb's, he be touching. I can do one more. She says on the 6th more or something. Caleb's is kind of crazy. Caleb also like hikes her legs up around him, whereas he's doing it from the back. It's just a different position, you know. Anyway, well, Caleb's playing, so I think let's do Caleb, and then I will actually go. Okay, then I will ask you guys. Zayne likes from the back and Caleb's likes it from the front. Well, that's perfect. Well, no, I was just thinking that this is the best Illusio that I did last year. No, not last year. The last time it was available, this was the best one I did. Because I put him... Can I just show you what I put? Can I show you the first 2 seconds? You don't have... We're not going to do it. I'm just going to show you the outfit in the first 2 seconds and highly recommend that you guys do this yourself. If you don't want to, I'll do it next time. But I want to show you the best thing to put Caleb in for this outfit, for this card. If you like good shit. Because I did it and everyone was like, what the fuck? So let me it's already saved, baby. Yeah. Trust me. I'll take it. You can call me a perv for this one. I am. I'll show... Trust me. You'll see the vision very soon. This is my proudest moment on this stream. That's it. That's all I'll show you. That's it. That's it. I highly recommend it. Put him in the gym fit. Trust me. Trust me. I need to get the black shirt for him. Listen, I will never tell you to spend money. But yes. I think, listen, for me it was like £1. It's not that bad. £1 for like endless use of that shirt. I'll take it. I'll take it. I will. So did you get the rerun fits? No, I didn't. No. I did. I think that might be why my affinity went up with all of them. I have said from the beginning I am gonna collect all the stuff I can in this game for as long as I can. I fuck with this game. Oh my god. Jesus. Jesus.
Your makeup got smudged. My bad. So, do I stop now? Or should I? Yeah.
Don't look at me!
No one is gonna interrupt us before the show begins. Can I mess you up a little more, please? You pulled me in and told me to keep going. Now, I won't let you leave me alone.
Looks like nobody's here. Go find the key.
It doesn't sound as poppy, can I just say? He's improved.
How can it possibly be a waste? I've always wanted to claim every part of you for myself. I waited so long.
Well, don't look at me! Don't look at me! Not the immediate look, that's crazy. Your reminder that Caleb has yet to explode? Unfinished melodies. Indeed. Indeed. Absolutely. Well, that's it. That's all I got. I've got a crazy headache. When I tell you that I laughed so hard again at that fucking clip, I'm not kidding. I laughed so hard it gave me a headache. That's why I've been like low energy today. I refuse to believe they didn't do it at the very... They did it, as I said. They soaked. We got cannon soaking in lads before GTA 6. Let that sink in. Which clip? There was like I had a laughing fit for 12 minutes. Because after the scene in this card, the sex scene, we all thought, wow, Caleb's finally lost his virginity, shout out. They did it, but he didn't finish, is the problem. God bless him. Unfinished melodies, God bless. I'm even making a PowerPoint of why Caleb is still a virgin. If you don't send that to me so I can do it on stream, that would be so fun. You know how people do be submit, well, okay, 2 people have submitted PowerPoints for us to go through. Please send that to me because I will die all over again. Fucking hell. Someone said during that clip that made me laugh so hard. The only part, wait, Caleb did get fucked in the ass by Infold. That shit had me cackling again. I paused and laughed for an extra 5 minutes. Whoever said that, you're crazy. God, that shit is so funny. So funny. Anyway. No, it made me laugh again so hard that I got a headache. But it's now a permanent highlight on the Twitch channel, if you would like to check it out. A PowerPoint? Absolutely. I don't think they fucked on his birthday either. I don't. I think it was a 5-hour makeout sesh. And I think this, he put it in, but he didn't. Blueballed once again. God bless him. His birthday's a definite no. Yeah, listen. We've all had those 5-hour makeout sessions, you know. Granted, when we were probably a little... You know, it happens. It happens. I think that can I tell you what I think this is? I'll be honest. I think that they were dry humping. Which again is something you can do for an amount of time. You know, a little over the pants hand job, you know what I mean? You can do stuff over clothes. I don't think they fucked in this card. I think they were just like grinding on each other. Because he made no effort to like remove anything. Or like push the okay, I'm getting a little bit too into the weeds. But he made no effort to like push the skirt up or anything. Like, I think that they were doing it over the clothes. Which is fine. That's a very valid thing that you can do. You know? Anyway, on that note, I'm gonna go. We can do more on Thursday, Friday, etc. Tomorrow I will be streaming probably. Raph used his teeth. Oh yeah, he did. Damn right. It was also before his performance and people walked in on them. Exactly. I think that if he got under the clothes, then we have cannon soaking in lads. But I don't think that he nutted is what I will die. I will die on this hill. I will die on this hill. I don't think he nutted. He didn't nut. At his place, I thought they boinked. Well, he was drunk. I think she was just helping him take his clothes off. Because he was drunk. He couldn't consent, guys. If he did, that would be a problem. If someone's drunk, they can't accept tea. He was drunk. That's why I don't agree that they boinked. I guess if a pregnant banner comes, we know. Well, yes. Yet at the end, he was drunk. So, I don't think they boinked. If they did, it would be a problem. For me personally, I would not be happy with that. Well, I guess they did drunk boink in Zayne's card. I guess they have like weird... Did they? In Absolute Zeal, did they drunk boink? I guess they did. Even Zayne wasn't drunk during his... No, during the Absolute Zeal. Zayne was drunk. I'm sure there's been a Raph drunk card too. Right? I don't know. I don't remember it. He just upplayed it. That's fair. Okay. Fine. He wasn't really drunk in Absolute Zeal. I think I was too busy screaming to actually register what happened. Zayne was sober when they boinked. Okay, well, Caleb was drunk at the end of this card. Because we were joking that he was drinking away the pain. I remember it. Like it was 3 hours ago. Because that's when I watched it. So, I think I'm still in camp, Caleb's still a virgin. Which is fine. God bless him. He took an entire work phone call, that's You never taken a work phone call when you're drunk? What's up? I don't drink, by the way. Real quick, could I get the Discord link? Yes. Sorry, I thought someone had sent it to you. Let me get it for you. Don't look at me slouching. Thank you. Can I get giddy when I hear this song? There's something about this song that just makes me so giddy. I just get really happy whenever I hear it. Pull up, bang, bang. Going deeper, deeper. I'm a badass. Badass trigger. Hopefully I'm not out of sync, otherwise that would be very embarrassing for me. I think Xavier's is my favorite song in this banner. It really makes me happy. Well, that's it. That's all I've got for you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Let me see who I can send you guys over to. Evie, you should get that now. No problem. Thank you. It's just, they're definitely very fun. I will be streaming tomorrow. Sorry, that's what I was saying. I think I'll be streaming tomorrow. Probably Homicipher, finishing it up. And then Thursday, Friday, we'll do more main story, I think, and Illusio and stuff like that too. So if you have any requests from me that you want to see me do or react to and do it myself, then we can do that. If there's any cards like Catch-22, Misty Invasion, Nightly Rendezvous that I don't have, but I've seen, and you guys want to submit that, then you can do that and I can watch it. I can pull it up on stream. Like I have pulled up Kelly's one from last time. So I can do that. And we can watch it together. If that is something that you would like to do, then feel free to do that. Let me see who I can send you guys over to today. Okay. Pick 1 to 3. The first number I see is who I'm going to send you guys to. Okay. I'm sending you guys over to Tate. Tate is a very cute streamer. So, I don't know. Sorry, I don't know why I introduced it. I mean, Tate is very cute, but they're very I meant to say talented, not cute came out. Sorry. Talented is what I meant. Artist. They are currently working on comms, so very funny also, and also in the Discord, so you've probably seen Tate around. So go say hi, go be nice, and a good friend of mine. We have fun. So yes, go say hi, be nice. Oh, also I want to play Genshin at some point. I don't know when to start it though. So if you guys have any, like, maybe I start doing it on Wednesdays. I don't know. I really don't know. Or if I like run, because I want to start at some point. I don't know. Maybe I do it tomorrow if we finish early. I don't know. I really don't know. Anyway, we'll figure it out at some point. Have fun. Enjoy the rest of the stream. And thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you all tomorrow for Homicipher. We'll finish it up. I get to see my love, Mr. Crawling again. Make out with him, sloppy style. Thank you so much. And yes, I will see you guys later. Peace out. Bye!